tanky. He has the solar, he has the drums, 4 stuff. 2k HP almost.
The 4 stuff is actually super value in this game for him. I mean, not just because of the clockwork cogs, it's like the obvious thing. But now with the Lincoln Sphere and Puck as well, it gives you that ability to break it and maybe still get the Doom off. And without having to go for like this purge creep, we can still make use of that extra damage aura.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Now, so yeah, go for rush themselves. Yeah, as I said before, other easy for them to do. Just the release in terms of not taking too much damage. The counters can just tank it up. Doom actually gets there. You can start spamming the medallions. Not doing it just yet. Not sure why. Sexy Bambo. Okay.
He doesn't want to do it because he wants to be in good position because it's important as I said he gets Doom off. So it's not. Rather stays back and just like waits.
Half health. Come in, Sexy Bambo keeping it out. Sing Sing actually the first one to come in. Pops the BKB. Now the Echo Slam on 3 heroes. They're gonna bring down 1, 2, 3. This is not exactly ideal. Burning with his own BKB will be able to snap the call. Swift ending still in the middle of that. Does have his natural second life. Sexy Bambo will be right click down in return, but he's the only casualty so far. Serbia, they cannot continue this fight. An absolute disaster here.
Yeah, really good jump from Sexy Bambo, and like that's a really good decision from seeing him jump in. Like really well played by Netherlands. And this is gonna turn game around again, back to back. Oh god. This is
making fun of me, by the way, or why do you keep saying that? I don't know. But you're absolutely right. I mean, Aegis in hand on the Phantom Assassin, perfectly timed BKB. That I don't believe Serbia knew that Sing Sing had that. He was able to time it out perfectly well here when the stun was coming out from Swift ending.
Yeah.
Then the Echo Slam. You were talking about it too, right? That initiation from Bambo, or the initiation. Like it's not really even initiation because the fight was already started.
Yeah, well, in a way, yeah, not. But it's a really good echo, and they took a fight, and now it's like back to farming game. Serbia has to just farm up and wait the Aegis runs down, or wait Netherlands makes a mistake. But they can probably get tier 2 towers now all off, and maybe even go the high ground if they find a good position to get the initiation, but we'll see. Puck has like Dagon 2 in the backpack, yeah, and almost level 20. And it seems, yeah, it seems they want to force the issue. They just want to go to the high ground and force Serbia back.
Basher coming too, so strong and strong at this point. Conceivably start nuking down some of these supports, like even a Enchantress at this point. Get lucky with the crits on your W. But it's still gonna be Mouse's job for the most part, especially once he has the Dagon with extra magical bursts to work with.
Dire are scanning.
Okay. Not gonna fall for the illusion trick. Not breaking the smoke on this one. Sometimes teams just have a bit of a brain lag and then.
Yeah, that happens from time to time.
This is tunnel vision, right? So you see you're smoked up, you looking ahead rather than at yourself. We don't see the smoke not breaking, don't make the connection, but Netherlands in this instance wise enough to that, they might find Swift ending now. Of course he still has the reincarnation.
I don't think they wanna go on him, like it's too much, they have to commit too much to him, and then if Serbia reacts to the dive they will just pay for it, like they did on the early game. 2 times. And he's gonna get Radiance too, that's a really big timing for them, and I mean, I feel like Netherlands really should try get the use of the Aegis some way now, but I think they use their smokes, so they are like, okay guys, let's farm a bit. Sing Sing isn't missing that much from Abyssal, so he wants to finish the Abyssal wave before they do anything, and Puck is like, well, Puck is Puck, he's getting the Dagon 3 soon. Like that is actually really well because he can burst down the Enchantress really easily. Like he only has 1.1k HP, so that's like what he needs. Dagon 4, and then he can just use everything on Ancient, he dies.
I want to do the math, but 80 on these other nukes. Foil doesn't have damage anymore. No. Doesn't break damage. Did it ever have damage, or am I just tripping here?
Kinda close. Kinda close anyway. I didn't like calculate it, but it should be kinda close. And if they get like Fisher or Rocket or like, you know, one dagger from PA.
One dagger and I'm die. At least after the end, set me up for that. Jens doesn't. Oh well. Anyway, Ninja, he's defending top. It's absolutely fine. So far, Zoe is doing a good job just dodging out. But the question is, for how long until Netherlands decide to pull the trigger? They still have only a minute left on the game, so kind of running out of time.
Yeah, that's true. I think Sing Sing wants to get level 20. Well, he got the Abyssal now, so now will be a timing to do something. But yeah, Serbian is just playing the bottom lane, and because Netherlands doesn't have any vision there, they don't really want to go to their own jungle. I mean, I think the best thing for Netherlands now will be like just take control of the Serbian jungle, get aggressive observers, and maybe try kill someone. Like Mirana now, he's like completely free kill. Bamba is looking for him. Oh.
Bomb walk by, but good. Maybe they learned from their overextensions here in the early parts of the game, but it's kind of hurting them because they're missing out on these kind of opportunities.
Yeah.
I mean,
mean,
a little bit too safe. Actually down bottom right now. Farming and continue to push this lane once they realize that Netherlands is still their side of the map. Also know that Aegis is expired at this point, so...
I actually wonder if he wants to get... Okay, he took the reincarnation mana cost, but because they don't have like any mana burn items, you know, the skeleton's damage might be option, but I don't know how effective that is. Probably it's a talent you never take, probably, but...
Yeah, I mean...
I was still thinking like, maybe.
in most games, the enemy team has some sort of AoE to really get rid of these skeletons rather fast. Because they're not tanky at all, right? So... Puck can take care of them, the Witch Doctor to some degree with the cask. Not really worth it.
So,
just
BKB on
means that
Mirror now.
This means that you can spam the Wavefire Blast, not have to worry about it.
So he almost got the Maelstrom and... oh, okay. Bumble?
Finds a fissure here. Moonlight Shadow comes through, they have a hook shot available, plus the dust available, but... Serbia still wants to fight here to get the Doom and Phantom Assassin. Trying to limit his impact here. At the very least, Sing Sing cannot walk around easily. Jump around here with the W, and they're still trying to track him down. Nice fissure again here. Blocking Swift ending away for the time being. That's one of the blink only in a couple of seconds. So Sing Sing's still alive, eats a cheese, now turns around with the BKB onto Grizzly. One more crit will do it. There it is. Swift ending with the Blade Mail. To prevent Sing Sing from going in for the time being. Celery dropped super low due to everything here, but the Cogs will give him enough space for the time being. Swift ending needs to get the controls from the Radiance, but he can't. And now the turnaround here with the help of Sexy Bambo. Dunking down Boronija. Celery, he's still kiting. He's still just running around like a small little goblin that he is. Swift ending. Will be pushed back by the Cogs as respawns, and well, it does a lot of damage in return to Sing Sing, but they don't really care. Bring him down a second time, and a huge teamfight victory here for the Netherlands.
That was really well played by Netherlands. Like they wait the Doom goes off, they kite them, like they kite the Red King. He like it was so bad for them they couldn't like get any follow up on the PA, and he just like, you know, runs away with the Doom. And well, yeah, if you can't kill the PA while he's Doom, then you're kinda screwed in the team fight. And yeah, this is gonna cost them at least a mid-rax probably. Okay, buyback.
Yes, 1, 2, 3. Emperor does get one spell off, but that is the ultimate on Phantom Assassin. This could actually turn into something. No BKB or anything to work with, so he's just gonna take out to that Shadow Demon ultimate. Now the rest of the Netherlands, they have to walk away. Grizzly has other plans though, blinking forward with the Infernal Blade, going on to Irvine. The castle will not bounce and follow from Swift Ending. Will secure a secondary kill. Was a buyback though on this Red King.
Yeah.
Well, for all the heroes to buy back on, it's one that you can you're the most happy with because you have that second life anyway, but still.
Well, they got the PA kill, so it's not that bad, and if the Russian comes up soon, it might be worth it. Unfortunately, it's just like 1 minute still off. But we'll see. I mean, if they get the control over the rush bit now. Like they get some observers up and deward their vision, then they can probably just go rush instantly when it comes back. And yeah, they have a gem actually on Puck now. Level 3 Dagon. Mirana almost has the Mjolnir, and he's just splitting up, farming. They wanna push the lanes now, so they can go to the Russian maybe.
Look at network distribution. I mean, most of the farm is the Netherlands have is actually concentrated on both the Puck as well as Sing Sing. They're remarkably close actually, both sitting at about 20k. So if you take any one of them out of the equation immediately, I find an initiation, find a doom or something, and actually in the follow-up not being carried around, and fights can turn out very much in favor of Serbia. But now this one, we'll see how it works. It is Sexy Bambo though with a double stun, Fisher on the third one too. They're gonna bring down one, bring down two. Now Sing Sing can just go ham. Boronisha has the BKB, but Hookshot still controls him up. One more clip will do it here. He's trying to fight, but it's not gonna happen. No way out of this one either. Swift ending, just leaving him for last, and not really worried about him whatsoever. Even the Prowler getting into action, controlling him up a little bit, and they will kill him first. Oh, the first time. And then we'll also kill him a second time. Full 5-minute wipe, they only lose the Witch Doctor, and this is just the Earthshaker factor, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, that was kind of unfortunate. Like Doom jumped on the Puck, and then he realized that oh, he got the link and I cannot Doom him, and then Sexy Bamba jumps on Doom and they got a kill, and they didn't get the Doom off. So as I said before, if they don't get the Doom off in the fight, it's gonna be really hard for Team Serbia to fight. And now that's gonna be mid-Harax. Right King doesn't have a buyback, and
yeah.
I mean, this might be end of the game as well. They might get even 2 sides of Rex.
But they can't put more. Barely so will get down, no question about that. Let's just spam some Mirana illusions. Now, Emperor has to be very, very careful with these kind of fishes. Thinks he wants to pull the trigger, but there it is. The Doom comes through, the BKB as well. Sing Sing just turns around, starts right-clicking with the Dagon, with the gold tap. Rizzy is actually very, very low, and he will be bursted down with the magical damage. Looks like they might get the kill on Sing Sing again. Glimmercade keeping him alive for the time being, but they're gonna have to deny him. Maybe not though. Irvine is there with the heals, and that's enough to offset the last bit of Doom damage. Even keeping Sing Sing alive.
Oh, that heal was so big actually. That Sing Sing didn't die. They can do anything they want now. Probably they should go rush probably now. The Doom doesn't have a buyback and they just use the Doom. Okay, they wanna go smoke in and they go fight.
Classic fake back.
There's vision. They like Team Serbia knows about the smoke.
Oh. I think Doom will put on anyway. There it is. Echo Slam on 2 up. Okay. I don't want to say anything else towards that because it's really, really sad. If you're a Team Serbia fan, they're gonna bring the Swift ending once. A lot of damage being done with the Blade Mother on Boronisha. Follow up here with the Star Storm. And now Sing Sing still extremely strong. They control him up. Double kill for him. And it's another full 5-man wipe. Serbia, no, not a single buyback in sight. Gonna have to be GG here at this point.
Yeah.
Well, I think goes for the Megas still, though they could probably end the game right now.
I mean, I definitely think Sexy Bamba is MVP of this game. All these Echo Slams, like, definitely turning the game around. And then, like, the early Fisher block where they killed the Braid King and stuff like this, like, really won them the game.
Very first Echo Slam missed, but he was just calibrating. So
just making up space, you know.
Exactly. Just like testing the waters, you know, just making him think, hey, this guy is a better Shaker player, he's never gonna land an Echo Slam. And the mind games, guys. That's what that was.
Yeah, well played. GG.
Right, 42 minutes. The Netherlands with a first victory here in their very first game of WESG. We're just getting started here on the main stream as well as, of course, the secondary stream. Main stream is over on WESG_Dota 2, I believe. And, well, I don't know. Any last words for this game, Noda?
Not much. I mean, it was kind of back-to-back Tetris, but Netherlands came up top with good Earthshaker plays. I think, yeah, that's about it, to be honest.
It's definitely been the kind of game that we imagined, right? It's been a lot of back and forth, like you can even look at the graphs. It's been very even for the longest time until these Echo Slams started to turn into more and more, and the death time has really meant that you're also losing out on more objectives, and more gold on the back of that. Yeah, gonna see this Netherlands team go at it again. This time up against the UK. So I think we can all we all know how that's gonna go. But hey,
Yeah.
We'll
Well,
see.
I'm cheering for UK. Maybe they surprise us. Let's see.
Well, overlay here before I switch back because OBS Studio allows me to do that. But for now, we're gonna take a short break. We'll be back soon. Stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Team Netherlands versus the UK this time around. Here in the second game, another best of one WESG Barcelona group stage. My name is Dragondrop, still joined by Nota. Welcome back.
Hello, hello. Back to back casting. So draft is going on. I think it's kinda.
Is this a catchphrase now? I mean, I can't let this go. I'm sorry. Is this a catchphrase? We stumble on the Nota trademark.
Yeah. Anyway, that's insta-pick Doom from UK. Okay. UK has like a plan, it seems.
Oh yeah.
And Netherlands, Korean?
Just blazing through this draft. I mean, okay. They just profit.
That lead span is really weird, actually. I think Netherlands knows something we don't know, but yeah, kinda. That Doom pick is really well. I know maybe they just watched the last game and they are like, okay, Doom seems to work against them. Let's just pick it.
I mean, picking the Nature's Prophet immediately, so you don't necessarily want to deal with like the building armor. You want to be able to push, so that in that sense the Lich ban makes sense. But yeah, both of these teams, they have plans. They're just blazing through the draft right now. And UK, all guns facing forward here, but it looks like Doom is kind of a run at your hero. Task very similar. Razor, not to mention him, right?
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, that Razor is actually interesting pick. I mean, it's not the best hero against Furion, but we'll see. I think the laning stage is gonna be hard for Team UK, but they definitely have a plan. All these insta picks, they just pick. Okay, Sudden Lion. I don't know what's the purpose of that pick, but maybe they're good with Lion.
Well,
10 seconds remaining.
if you get your Agnum Scepter, you can deal with the Nature's Prophet push very easily.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah,
Sure,
well,
that's the plan.
that's a plan, I guess.
No, I don't know, but yeah, there must be some sort of strategy that they practiced. And like we were talking a little bit about it, because UK not exactly known to be the best Dota country, best Dota region.
I mean,
especially
there's
since
Rhyme, I guess, who's like
Yeah.
8K player. He's a nice guy.
This
I
Visa
actually
playing the
played with him
carry,
in the same
but
team in the
yeah.
past. But yeah, after that, it's like they have some casters, you know, but that's about it.
There's a few players that can actually compete. It's the same with Germany actually. Like there's a handful of German players, maybe a few more than the UK, that are like in the really high tiers, like Kazu. You have Guro, of course, Bata.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
Black, yeah, Black
and
as
then
well.
the
So,
nine also,
Oh, yeah.
Penta players 9, and
Yeah.
who's the other German guy in the team? But yeah, like those are really
Yeah.
nice,
Oh,
good
yeah.
players.
Such
I mean,
a big
9 is
Penta
kind of
fan,
new
actually.
face, though.
Such
Yeah.
a big Penta fan, you have no idea.
Okay.
Hopefully casting them in Galaxy Battles here in 2 days' time. I'm looking forward to that again. And also met them in Krefeld when they were playing Aces ROG and also built dudes builds there. But yeah, the draft's continuing to be super fast. Like, did they use any reserve time?
I don't think so. I mean, Netherlands did a bit, I guess, but this draft is like, I have no clue. It's kind of random things. It's like, I mean, Weaver is good pick. I understand the Weaver pick. Then again, they have a Doom. But I mean, the thing is also when you're facing Doom, you cannot tunnel too much. Like, okay, Doom gonna counter this and this hero, because in a way it counters every hero of the game, you know. So you want a hero that can get Lincolns. Weaver is good. He can get Lincolns, and then he's kind of hard to kill. However, though, Team UK has Lion, so if they get a blink on Lion, they can still catch up to Weaver, but we'll see. Puck here again, and Nature's Prophet. I mean, I think that Nature's Prophet gonna bring a lot of problems to Team UK. They have to commit 3 heroes at least on the lane to deal with it.
Oh, yeah.
And meanwhile, I think they want to be really aggressive from the mid lane against that Invoker, so UK they have to decide they either like focus on the Furion, or they have to like secure the mid lane.
Yeah. I really like Netherlands draft. You just based on these lanes and the lane potential that they have, because with the Weaver last pick as well, that's a hero that you can stick alone into a lane, and he'll be absolutely fine. Which does mean that you have both supports ready to roam around, right? You have Salary obviously on the Clockwork, very accomplished in that sense, and you also have the Dazzle together with the Nature's Prophet. So if you have some sort of setup and you get like You find someone in a Sprout, turn them into trees, instant heal bomb. That's a whole lot of physical damage coming out of nowhere, essentially. So, I really like this potential, not to mention just the +1 from the Nature's Prophets. I mean, there's a lot of early game aggressiveness that the UK might have to deal with, and I'm not sure if they're ready for that. I mean, Tusk, Lion, not the worst to try and turn things around. You can delay things with Snowball, try and save your friends. Doom, Razor, maybe not the easiest ones to bring down.
Yeah, I think that UK has way more statistic lanes, but like basically Netherlands can just do what they want. They can leave the Weaver alone, as you said, and do any like their supports are free to do anything they want in this game. Unlike
Turn
UK.
something to Lyra, starting with the shots here. Irvine push down south. That was a little bit odd.
Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking, okay, that's gonna be first blood. Nope.
Not just yet.
Unfortunate for UK boys.
30
Oh.
seconds to battle.
There's some long Netherlands spam in the Twitch chat right now. That's some Dutch right there. Alright, I'll allow it.
Master Samsung.
Alright, UK gonna secure the bottom 2 bounty runes. Sexy Bambo's gonna get the one on top, Mouse the other.
The battle begins.
Back at it on the puck, and some support blocking from stealth, doing that really quick movement here with the orb. I'll be able to block out mid quite nicely. It's just a standard way these early games go these days.
This top lane is gonna be lane to watch because I feel that it's gonna give like UK a lot of problems. I don't think they can deal with Nature's Prophet with these heroes. I might be wrong. We'll see. They need Tusk definitely to be able to kill him.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is what I was talking about. Like they have to choose: do they like counter the Nature's Prophet or do they like shut down the mid? I mean, protect the mid because Invoker needs time, you know, and he needs like somebody to sit him on the mid lane. Otherwise, oh, bottom.
Gonna go on to Kryson here. That's level 1 Devour, hasn't even eaten anything just yet, so that's on cooldown. And no Scorched Earth to try and help him out there. Celery just walking next to him with right clicks with a Barrier Assault. Easy first blood here for the Netherlands. And that is not ideal. Slight Doom nerf even with the recent patches, making the creep spawn after minutes rather than 30 seconds, so this is quite a lot actually.
Yeah, that definitely slowed him down a bit, but he's gonna catch up now. He got the 1 creep and half of the XP to the level 2, and yeah, the mid, as I said before, that's gonna be a lane to watch. And I mean, Netherlands is winning 2 lanes at the moment, but I feel that UK can definitely catch up in this game if they just like manage to get a decent start on Invoker and then like get some items on Lion. They have definitely tools to kill Furion and anyone of the Netherlands team. And Doom, of course, thing to do.
Right. Top lane. Trying to deal with Sexy Bambo, but so far he's just keeping away from the line as much as he can. It's already his level 2 is continuing to try and sneak some of these creeps around. Using this new path to make sure the tower doesn't actually hit them.
Yeah.
It's so funny
It's
how that
kinda
works out.
goofy lane. And Bambo's playing really well, like he's making a lot of space and forcing the heroes to come top. I mean, if you look the last hits, Razor is because the Furion is here, it's hurting him a bit. He's not in that much farm as the Weaver, but a couple last hits behind.
Oh, memes? Or Meep as he's called. Don't get gone on here, +1 from Sexy Bambo. No sprout just yet.
Oh, nice.
Nice stun there from the line. Make sure to have a little bit more space. The shots coming through also preventing Mouse from chasing further. Orb on cooldown for the time being, so Meep able to just TP straight back to mid across the river. Long TP here because Lion also came in on that. Together with Tusk, I believe. But now the Cogs and Celery. He's kind of fighting, but Snowball across. Only Tolerant does not have another shots. Sunstrike, oh, Celery. That's a heads-up play, just dodging that one out. Stun will still connect here from Expert.
This
Last right
Lion,
click will
dude,
finish
this
him off.
Lion is so much work. Oh,
Look at this, Mouse. He still tracks down Invoker, though. Damn. I'm not sure how that happened, because Invoker was pretty full health here when he TP'd back.
Yeah, I think he has like half HP left when he TP'd, but yeah, I have no clue how that happened. But yeah, this Dion like single-handedly won in that situation. Unfortunately, Invoker died there, but
What is this
still
Invoker build,
okay.
by the way? Not a single point in Quas. Maybe that's also part of it, because you don't have the vision at all.
Yeah, that's not thing to do, but
Yeah.
I have no clue. Maybe it's some UK special, you know.
I've
mean,
seen Vexord once before.
I have seen it also by Matumbaman actually in the Finnish land. This Vexord is legendary. Legendary Matumbaman Vexord. Maybe Team Liquid does it someday.
Oh. I don't believe I've ever seen Matumba Man actually play Invoke at all. But hey, as I said, maybe sometime. But then again, it's hard to get Chancellor and Invoker in a team with Miracle. Like,
Yeah.
pretty sure it's impossible. Tolera gets going on, but certainly can't keep in range for the battery assault. But now, Sing Sing coming through with the bugs, couple extra right clicks. Tolera is actually still in a lot of trouble. They're diving deep. They're gonna get that kill. No punishment potential here, Doom. Still on level 2, no Scorched Earth or anything. Unfortunate.
Unfortunate indeed. Yeah, I have no. It kind of feel like they should use the Lion and Tusk
Lane?
some way.
There we go, Sexy Bamba come through his celery, making a rotation. Cogs burn. Meet very low on health. Now there's the orb across, verifying enough to turn things around. Tolerant and Expert here. They want to try to get revenge on Bamba. And they have the control, they have the right clicks, up the high ground. Now bring him down, Celery. Continuing the fight. He does want another set of Cogs, might have to use it to defend himself, and there it is. Snowball not available to get him across this time.
Yeah, the thing is though, Invoker is level 3 while Puck is level 5, so his lane is done. He's done. Like, I actually think he should go boots now because he can stay on this lane. He needs boots and like survivability in this lane, like maybe a raindrop or something. But yeah, he should just go boots to be honest. He can stay on this lane unless somebody's sitting behind him. Because now it's again, if Netherlands know that there's nobody behind him, they will just go on him instantly. And Puck is level 6. Okay, bottom.
No cries again, the box on top of him. He should end up falling in, he does indeed. Thinking still getting lost here despite the Shadow Wave bomb, but Snacks Bamba up top. Color and Expert walking around. Sounds like will connect as well, I believe. So. Oh, that is so odd. Like if all 3 of these spells, okay, we'll get the trade off onto the line, but it's so odd. Like you have Cogs, you have Sprouts, and the Ice Shards. You have no idea where you end up when all of these are sitting in the same spot.
Oh, it seems Puck want to go on Invoker, but the Ghost Walk is good because no detection. Oh, okay, nice. Ah, this mouse Puck is pretty legit. He's in out of stuff going in, out of work in this game.
Yep.
And Doom went to jungle now. Like he cannot go on the lane anymore. No way. Like I think it's wise decision.
Dire's bottom tower.
Just have to try and find the farm, find the levels more importantly, and all of your heroes.
He also got the ice armor, so that's a nice thing against Fever. Oh,
But they really want to punish him even more. Okay, that also works.
he had Scourge, Earth, and Wand. I don't know why he didn't just use the spells.
Yeah.
That's some UK Dota right there. I don't know. Maybe he was like thinking. Maybe he was like thinking he will get away without using them, but yeah, a bit too greedy. And that's gonna cost him tower.
Yeah. Sing taking up the tower a little bit to make sure the siege group stays alive. Sexy Bamba also making rotation in. Therefore we use meanwhile Metal Snowball coming through onto Clockwork as they turn this around. Trying to set up for the Invoker again, but hey. These are starting to fight back here and starting to try and salvage his middle lane. Invoker is still one of these heroes. If you let him get to the point where he has his levels, he can still start to turn team fights.
Yeah, I definitely think that if UK gets like to some levels, level 6 and Doom, maybe some. Oh, this might be a good fight for them.
All of them make rotation. Shots, split the wicket here. Sexy Bamba on the side. Snowball will still connect here onto Irvine, and the stun's right to follow. No Shallow Glaive even if he wasn't stunned. Now Solari trying to exchange for X, but a couple of right clicks with the battery assault might actually do it, but can't quite get it on target. Could end up falling here by all rights, but yeah, that is. Little money shared here between everybody. This is teamwork. That's what you need to do. Had a good exchange, about 1,000 gold swing overall. Invoker getting the better part of that, but Sing Sing is not done yet. He still wants to kill this Doom. No Scorcher, but 11 stick charges, you should be fine. Maybe not those. Sonic, the ultimate still coming through, Sunstrike will miss. Doom will fall, but, well, the Weaver in return. Huge commitment to UK, didn't actually leave this lane. Now Meep, oh god, look at how low he is.
Yeah, you
Now
know,
it's
it's
almost able to
like
burst him down.
that probably wasn't worth it, but you know, Sing Sing just wants to show his dominance in this game. He wants
It's
to
like
send
last
the
game,
message.
right? Just go
Yeah.
in, just YOLO. See how
He
far
wants
you
to
can
make-
push the envelope.
He wants to make game more even, you know, so it's not that easy.
Oh man. Ryzen up top, still being punished. 60 bamboo, finally putting down the towers. Larry just all over the map too on his clockwork. Still level 3 though, which is level 4 now with that kill. 10 minutes in with this much activity, 1, 3, and 4 on his clockwork. It seems a little bit odd at this low level.
No, he's been moving a lot, so.
Go and Puck.
And he got. Oh,
Not sure about this one. I mean, Sprout will miss.
that's some like.
Ah,
That's some next level diving.
it's gonna have another orb.
Oh.
The 3 base can't quite get far enough away though, so they will track him down slowed as well. Punched up into the air. He's gonna be the secondary casualty here. Just chain feeding at this point. Meep trying to come in. Ghost walk back out. Everyone else is TPing. They have nothing to cancel it, so yeah, sure, why not?
No stance.
This is
Okay, that was some UK diving. Worked out really well, it seems. I mean, the Razor is Razor still, you know, so they can
yeah.
do this. And he's got okay farm threats, one Aguila, and he's going drums, so they really wanna like just move early game, take these fights.
Yep.
And I think he can do it. I think that's the right approach for this game because they have Invoker and Doom, who are really good on the late game.
Yep.
Not mentioning Lion, who's also like one of the best supports in the late game.
They really need to secure Invoker more. He's silenced up, cannot Ghost walk just yet. Turns this around, but again, Sexy Bambo, both in Nature's Wrath.
Middle tower is under attack.
Bouncing through, getting another kill. He's still level 6.5. Nowhere near his Midas. And down here though, well, at least everything else is working well. The Weaver just punched up into the air, doesn't get a chance to get his ultimate off. This is what you were talking about in draft as well. Line pretty good against that hero, not just with the Hex, the instant initiation, but also that extra burst damage to make sure that he has no chance for certain things around.
Yeah, the main problem, however, in this game for UK gonna be that they don't really have anyone else than Invoker who can push the towers effectively.
Yeah.
So as you can see, all the tier 1s from UK side are down, and that's gonna bring a lot of problems to them. They have to like basically what they have to do, they have to get good team fight and they have to 5-man push tower. And then even if they do that, there's Nature's Prophet who will always split up and push the other lanes to the end. So yeah, it's gonna be hard for them. But if they manage to get like mid tower example, that's gonna open the map a lot for them.
Radiant's middle
And
tower is under attack.
I mean, when they get items on Doom, Shadowblade, you know, or something, yada yada, he can always hunt down the Furion and get easy kills with Sunstrike.
Radiant are scanning.
Mercurial Smoke here, they went towards mid and wrapping all the way back around. Smoke broken Expert. Still continuing forward here. Might find Irvine and or Sing Sing. Get in range, Tolera. Looking for the ice shot, snowball, anything, but at this point, missing off the map for so long, and especially with the one smoke being broken and Lion still continuing under this ward, Eldons will know exactly what's going on. And back off. At the same time, at the very least, it's space for the Invoker. Now about 500 gold away from that Midas. Ah, I guess 600 now. Recipe cost got increased a little bit. Yeah, as you said, UK, they just need some time. And then see where it goes. But as far as the Netherlands go, they're also getting whatever they want. Sexy Bambo already has the Shadow Blade. With a pick off slash split push hybrid
Dyer's
item.
tower is under attack.
Top net worth actually on this point of the game, that's kinda good. And Sing Sing, he just wants the Lincolns, like that's gonna help him a lot.
Oh, going down more than likely. Will help both of them out tremendously. Mouse also already with a blink. I think he wants to go for the Veil this game. He didn't finish it last war game, but was a bit of a different situation. Meanwhile, actually there's a Hex, there's a follow-up stun. I'm bringing down Clockwork here.
Oh, nice.
Nice freebie.
I don't think he wants to go Veil in this game. I think he just wants to get like Lincolns. Or now. Like, the Lincoln is gonna help him a lot. Maybe use also, use Lincolns. We'll see. But yeah, they definitely Lincolns against Doom. Otherwise, one Doom and he's done. I mean,
Would you say he would
I
be
was...
doomed?
Yeah,
I'm
I was.
sorry.
Yeah, about that.
It's like
I
the
was
laziest
actually
joke ever.
Yeah, cringe jokes. But anyway, I was expecting UK to actually lose this game way faster, but they are catching up. Like, you know, Invoker almost have Midas. When he gets Midas, slowly but steady, he's gonna get becoming relevant someday when he gets the Agan himself. So if they just get some Sunstrike kills now, and yeah, this tower, I like this, like forcing the push top. This is what they need. They need to get some towers now. Meanwhile, the Bambo, he's split pushing bottom.
Yeah, he's also looking for Meep. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a sentry down. Oh, he even had the dust.
Oh,
That was just way too easy. I mean, he does have the Midas now. He did get enough money. Hookshot just barely missing. Barely out of range.
it's really hard for like UK to get any towers because there's the nature prophet. He's always gonna split push. So in a way, I think what I have to do is they have to kill the Furion and then they have to like get to the some tower ASAP. But the problem is like Netherlands is just splitting up all the time. Weaver is pushing lanes, Puck is pushing lanes, Furion ult is pushing all lanes. They just don't have that much like wave clear, and that's really giving them problems now. I mean, Tornado, I guess. I mean, not Tornado, Meteor.
Meatball,
Again,
yeah.
that's a thing, but yeah. I mean, Invoker is decent wave clear, I guess, but other than that, he doesn't want to really show on the lane because they can just dive him with Furion alone.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Well, Netherlands still have to take the tier 2s just yet. They have to, of course, take the tier 1s. It also means that if the game progresses in a way where they can at least maintain some semblance of map control, or just if they can mount a push, then that's a lot of free money on the field still. But Mimo's on bottom, Tolera, he's being caught out. Snowballs to the creeps, there's still back on top of him. Will be right clicked down by Sing Sing, eventually. Nice ice shots though, but the Shikuchi. Oh, the Gemini attack. We're connecting.
I mean, UK draft has a lot of issues, but
Mouse.
I still think. Oh,
Ouch!
okay.
Was lying there. Even Meep super low, throws on Sunstrike. That'll miss. Sexy Bambo just striking him down. Doom coming through, but Kryson, he's still being run down by the Clockwork. No fear whatsoever on Celery. So there we are.
If some way UK get items, they can actually win this game, but that's.
That's a tall order at this point. Yeah. I mean, Razors, he's the only one who's there, but he needs more items than your opposition to be really super effective, right?
Yeah, I mean, let's say Netherlands tries to throw to the max. Maybe they can still then go back, but I don't know. It's like tier 1 towers are still up, all of them for the Netherlands. That's the huge issue. And actually, one thing I don't know why Netherlands don't go Russian. I feel they could easily get the Russian now. We just took that like vision up and. Oh, okay.
We might be in trouble as well here. Jump shot, make sure that Blind can get in range. Yeah. Nice. The very easy capability to go for these kind of pickups, even without the Doom, even without even using the Thing of Death, that's still available. So if Netherlands is a little bit too not careful and they isolate themselves too much, they can lose heroes, and all that can translate into time. But not if it's only kill onto a Clockwork. Top lane's being pushed, bottom tier 2 has already been taken down as well. It is these cores that they need to be looking for.
Yeah, and they just need like I like this Lion though. He's being like doing a lot of work.
They see him. They have the dust. Sunstrike as well. That's a lot of damage here on Sexy Bambo, and that's a big kill again. Expert taking it though with the money, not ideal.
He
would have wanted it, but,
like he just randomly walks there. That's actually like nice guy. That was good play, and he almost got blinked from that kill. That's insane. Big, like if they get a blink and good smoke, they can do some stuff with that definitely.
Yeah, that's right. Thinking maybe you probably want to get the kill to Invoker just to catch him back up, but yeah, the blink dagger can
Yeah.
have as much of an impact. Well, that was just a good heads up play. You already drop down a sentry ward. You figure, hey, maybe Bambo was a bit greedy, sticking around, and yeah, he was there. He wanted to kill the lion. He saw him too, of course, with the creep wave walking in at half health. Like Bambo's like, oh yeah, that's a free kill. And then gets hexed up, controlled up, and brought down. So
Yeah, like
good
really,
bait and switch right
really
there.
good like game sense, understanding that Furion might still be waiting there, and yeah, good kill, really good kill.
Yep.
And now they smoked up, and Netherlands isn't ready
Dire's
for this.
top
Like they are
tower
completely
is under
split up.
attack.
Oh, Sing Sing.
They have the dust here. Lincoln's being popped.
Oh, they
Shots
got
actually
Doom.
popping him up, but the Sunstrike, the Doom as well. Weaver should end up falling special with that, and they can follow up control. Celery coming in to try and buy some more space, but now both of them are dead. They will trade line in return. With the
Bambo
pack coming
denied the
in and
Weaver,
blowing him
actually.
up. What, he did? Oh, wow, nice.
Yeah, that was
I
insane.
Dire's bottom tower
Didn't even
is
see
under
Bambo
attack.
swooping in there, but hey. 1-for-1 trading in, I guess.
Yeah, Bambo salvaging the mistakes once again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Well
UK is
played.
back, boys. Like, they are actually back in this game. Maybe if that first tier 1 tower goes down on 19 minutes,
Are
but,
fortified.
I don't think it will,
No,
sadly.
they still don't have any push. That's the problem. They need meteor hammers or some shit. Yeah. I've seen Velo on WG Unity and SEA yesterday build a meteor hammer on Pagna. It was
Oh,
absolutely
really?
hilarious. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's disgusting. I actually have, we played once, I think, in the scrim, we played against Pagna who did Meteor Hammer. That was kinda, yeah.
It's actually really good if you also go Kaya, because you can blast if you don't have a Glimmer Cape or something, or if you are safe enough to channel up the Meteor Hammer. Then by
Yeah.
the time that's done, you have another blast, so... And the Meteor Hammer damage is also being buffed up by the Kaya, so it's just crazy amount of damage to buildings. If
Oh,
you
that's a good point, yeah. Okay,
Oh, Roshan is happening here. Okay,
oh,
that's a
man.
triple silence from Mouse. Coil on 2. They're gonna burst down 1. Expert also in a lot of trouble still. Not getting out of that one. The hook shot, but 4 stuff out. So the cogs
I
will
think
block
you
up
should
this
just
one.
farm the Blink with Lion. I mean, I know you don't wanna give them free Russian, but I think the smartest decision will be just farm, you know. They can't really contest. Just, like, maybe they were thinking of these couple of mistakes by Netherlands that they're actually strong at this point of the game, but yeah, they definitely should just farm up. Oh, nice play by Doom using that Shadow Amulet.
Radiant's
Yeah.
middle tower.
If they get a Blink Lion and again Invoker, they can definitely like turn this game around easily. That's what they need. Most of it's just Lion Blink. Like that Blink is like, so huge because if you look
Yep.
the lineup of the UK, they don't really have real initiation. Doom, I guess, but he doesn't have a Shadow Blade or a Blink, so it's hard to go in.
It's a matter of smoking into like Tusk finding the Shah snowball combo, but not exactly easy at this point. Now Tier 2 will fall.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Mouse is still forced to be reckoned with. Like, he still has the Lincoln Sphere queued up, already has the rules to work with. So his item progression not as fast really, but at least it just appears that way because they have so much momentum going that you figure that game is like 30 minutes in, but they're only 22 minutes and they still have this amount of farm on their course.
Yeah. Ah, good scan, but unfortunately Doom just TP'd
Oh.
away. Oh, they used everything. Yeah. Space created. No, I got him. Oh, 22 minutes. Like I don't know how this happened actually because he was so destroyed in this game. But
Yeah.
yeah, come back to back. Oh, meanwhile.
Be water, my friend, they said.
Oh, neutral creeps. That's actually well played by him, but he doesn't have a buyback. So I
Trusted
think
an ice
that's
front.
gonna-
Yeah, it's still an issue, but
Dire's
Oh
bottom
man,
tower
I
is
wish
under
this
attack.
Lion will just get his blink. That would be so good right now. Like, look at that 3-man stun. Oh man, feels bad, man.
Dire's structures are fortified.
well,
Dire's bottom tower
That's what it
is
is.
under attack.
first spike is even blocked by Lincolns, right? Because it's a unit target.
Dire's bottom
Oh,
tower
they
is
pop the Lincolns, they get the hex.
Ah, he got
They need the Razor here to redo the damage, and yeah, that too. It's like, how do we fight into this?
They need to do puck some way and then like get good invoker spells out, but that's easier said than done.
Fine, almost dead here. Expert almost taken out to that Ernie. I think he might actually. Yeah.
Yeah, the
bad now.
problem is they don't want to commit anything on the Weaver because he has Aegis and then they have a Grave behind, and then it's really hard for them to do anything.
They have Bamboo up top, split pushing on the sides. It's another tier 3 going down. Meanwhile, Sing Sing is finishing up the melee's bottom. Yeah. It's just a function of the draft that UK have. Not really having the capability of really fighting into the Netherlands as a full 5-man lineup when they're this far behind.
I mean, to be honest, I know I've been mentioning it a couple of times, but if Lion will get that blink after they kill the Forion, if he will just farm that blink, it will change a lot. In my opinion, it will have gave them opportunity to actually like initiate properly. Because the problem now you see here is like there's no way they can go in. They can throw up some spells, but that's about it. And Grave comes in, yeah. Oh wait.
Still being controlled up. Is he gonna die still? Yeah, okay. He was winding up for the ultimate a couple of times, but now hookshot up top. Bryson actually gonna be bursted down instead. Too far out of the base at this point. Now Mouse coming through. Silence. Coil on 3. Punch up in the air. Can't jaunt, but then being punished for it. Expo with an ultimate, but now Water is gonna fall again. Doesn't fly back this time. Same for the Doom. They turn this around here. The Doom on the Sexy Bamboo. He's not being done up by his team. Mass buybacks from both sides actually. Sexy Bamboo doesn't want to let this go just yet. We've in the middle already used that Aegis, used the time lapse. So if they track him down, he cannot actually continue to fight here. It's in the middle, stunned up. Any more control here? Shallow Grave one more time. Sexy Bamboo, well, that's probably not do anything. The Water, he really wants to get this kill, but don't quite deflection. I need to refocus. Go for the heroes that you can kill, and that is Irvine here being run down by Quaisen. Well, let's actually lose quite a few heroes here.
It wasn't that bad, but they had to use like 2 buybacks.
Yep.
Well, Nature Prophet also used the buyback, so if they kill Nature's Prophet now and the Russian is back, they can probably get the Russian, but yeah. I mean, they just need way to initiate at the moment. Okay.
showing himself. Weaver in the middle of that too. Normal Lincoln's here, but no detection at the ready here by the looks of it. And now Mao is coming back through, trying to burst down line, but the Ghost Scepter keeping him alive for now after the initial burst. And they do burst down the Weaver. Tolera with a punch up in the air provides enough control for Walter to finish the job. And now, Balkrak back in the fray.
Okay. That was actually okay for the UK.
Yeah.
UK boys.
Okay for UK. I see what he did there.
Yeah. Still tier 1's up though, so they should try get that tier 1 tower someday, but it's... Oh man, I mean... well, it's... I mean, I don't wanna blame them, it's really hard for them to push towers, like... only way they go push Erlinger was with Invoker and he was just getting ganked all the time, so it's just drafting, like, it's the problem of this draft. I'm not saying it's a bad draft, but they just have to commit a lot to get the towers, and yeah.
I get the laning stage went a little bit better if Invoker wasn't this... If he had like 1 or 2 more items, this game looks completely different. Like, as I said, if Lion got a Blink Dagger, like... This draft could work, right? But not it's not as well from behind, it's an uphill battle. At this point, they've still lost the range racks up top with that push. They holding onto the melees. The bottom lane being down up against this kind of lineup, up against the Nature's Prophet is not impossible, but extremely hard.
And it's also that like they just like don't have any tower control in this game, as I said. Like, UK can, I mean, Netherlands can do what they want. They are so ahead, so much ahead, and UK has to like do the right moves to come back in this game. They have a gem now on Tusk, so that's a good move. They gaining that map control back and trying to get like some vision going on. I mean, if the game goes on like this, let's say next 15 minutes, I can see UK winning this game still, but then again, having 2 base towers down against Nature's Prophet, that's not fun times, because on the instantly when you leave your base, he's gonna try split push, and you have to basically just... You have to catch him in order to do something in the map. But yeah, I think Netherlands is waiting the Russian now and then just like, you know, getting that Aegis, then going high ground and ending the game. And UK, I think they should some way do some kind of 4-man smoke. Leave Invoker to a base to push the lanes or something. and try catch Furion. I mean, that's the only way they can win, and then they crush on or something. I don't know, but it's really hard.
Radiant are
Oh,
scanning.
Netherlands for now. They want to try and find something themselves on the water. I think they see him now, especially if he's going to the creep wave. A bit of an issue, forces away. Bucks down on top of him. The corner will also miss, but not the cogs. Also already used, which means he will die. Does not have buyback. He used a little bit earlier. Another hookshot follow up onto the Invoker. Beeps. Still alive, throws a few spells. No one just yet. The Sunstrike with a punch. That will connect. They got the counter kill there. Bambo tipping into the backline though with the Orchid. Invoker in a lot of trouble here. Nothing there to try and help him out. That's a buyback. We'll use it immediately here. They're scrambling to try and win this fight. Doom already used on the Weaver, but no follow-up damage really. And Bambo getting himself a double kill at the same time, just running down the Tusk eventually. Now, House dodging that Tornado EMP. Expert still sitting in front, just being silent. I'm trying to tank and distract from the Rex at this point. That's a triple kill for Bambo. Mouse going back in onto the Evoker. If he dies here, it's all over. Christ and Expert also buying back. Yeah, they just try and hold on, and Mouse actually being controlled up. Super low health and a lot of burst just from that Infernal Blade and the Shadow Blade hits. So that might make Netherlands think twice about continuing on to the mid-racks here. But
Yeah,
Roshan
not
is
that
back
bad.
up, and this is something that I'm not sure the UK can contest, even with the Invoker.
I don't think so. Oh, I like Lion actually took the ultimate damage instead of gold. Oh, nice.
Nice little extra
Invoker
pickup. Yeah.
work. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's the talent to take. I mean, I understand you wanna burst damage against Weaver, but then again, that Blink gold might help you out. I think it's okay. I mean, it's not that bad. But yeah, I mean,
It seems like a talent that you get if you're ahead and if you already have the blink.
Yeah. oh, look at this. If Doom finds this might be opening for them. Oh no. Oh, he doesn't have a Doom though. Yeah.
Help whatsoever. Good to have travel not up on the Invoker, so can't even TP to the creep wave or something. Not that it was a creep wave there anyway. Yeah.
And Netherlands is gonna go for Russia, and they know they can do it because UK just have to defend the base all the time, and yeah, this is
Dire's bottom
hopefully not, but sadly I think this will be end of the UK when they just get at Aegis and comes to the high ground, unless they screw up completely. But
Yeah.
the nature's prophet is like the key here. Like UK has to control him in order to win fight,
has fallen.
and Puck and the Beaver. But oh,
I actually wonder how much damage Sexy Bambo has done, just in terms of pure damage. And we'll check at the end of the game, because he's been doing a lot of work, not just with right clicks, but also just the Warfare of Nature, getting a lot of these last hits. He's sitting at 11, 4, and 8. Whereas the Weaver's 7, 4, and 6, so... Oh, the fight breaks out. Oh shit. Fight breaks out.
oh no.
Accidentally pressed the camera button, but now I'm back in the fray. Tusk actually gets out somehow. 4 stars from the rest of his team in the Shadow Blade. Now Lion gets to heal up a little bit back in base. Punch up in the air into the time lapse. Mouse throwing out a silence coil. Still holding on to that one.
Dire's
Did
middle
finish off the tower. Objective based game. That's all that Netherlands are looking for. Okay, we go from here. Sprout to give vision. Being someone has to take care of those. They're sitting in the ice wall now. Snowball. Like the Bambo. The Doom comes through. They're controlling map as much as they can, but now the coil being snapped. Bugs as well on through everybody here. But it's important anyway. And they do bring down Tusk. Mouse on the side, finishing that hero off. Expert next on the list. Do a couple of right clicks here. Mouse with a double kill on his puck, even dodging the MP. Because he's that much of a baller. Christ, and they see him. Catch him with the Sprout. Ready for late. Look at this burst. Look at this damage from the Weaver. With the bug nibbling away at his armor. That makes it very easy. And the GG is called already. Spears down.
Yeah.
No buybacks on anybody. And Netherlands. They make it a 2-0 scoreline for themselves already. The first 2 series here in WESG.
Yeah, looking good for them. They're in group 2, right? Okay, so there's like... Oh, well, they have faced Serbia and UK now, so there's gonna be Swedish team and Danish team left, which are gonna be really tough ones to face. So we'll see how those go, but yeah. Netherlands moves on, and who's gonna play next game? It's gonna be Netherlands against Sweden, right?
No, we're done with the Netherlands, I believe, for today.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, never mind. You're right. They're just sitting on the other
Yeah.
side. It's Sweden for the Netherlands.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good game. I think it's gonna be against Lodastak if I remember
Yeah.
correct.
In case you don't know, there's 2 Swedish teams. One is called No Biggie, that's Jonas Sofan, Pablo, Era, Hanskin, and Nox. And the one that we're seeing now in Group B is, as Loda said, the Loda stack with Loda, Ake, Gorks, Insania, and Mika. It should be a pretty good game again. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. But I guess there's nothing else to say here about this game, really. We didn't expect too much from UK, right?
I mean, the towers were definitely a problem for UK. Like they have no hero that can push the towers apart from Invoker, but he needs items to do that. Yeah, it was what it is. Like Feltus Netherlands won all the lanes. They just won all lanes, and this usually happens if you win all lanes.
Yep. Alright. With those words, we're gonna take a short break, but we'll be back with the next game as soon as possible. Stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Time for a third game of the day here. Team Netherlands. Well, we've seen them time and time again already. They've sitting at 2-0 in the group stage so far. Pretty good results. And we've got Team here up against them now. Probably their strongest opponent. Yeah, they're the Swedish squad, or one of the two Swedish squads. The Lotus Stack, however you want to call them. They played one game so far up against DD, Danish Dynamite, and actually lost it. So they're sitting at 0-1 as of right now. We'll see whether they can try and prepare that a little bit into this group stage. My name's Dragon, I'm still joined by Nota. Welcome back.
Hello. Hello. Oh, Brewmaster is getting completely ignored in this draft. That's kinda interesting, but yeah. Clock is picked and yeah, they picked the Pug instantly. Pug is like Mickey's best hero, so no surprise there. And Senking. Kinda standard drafting. I'm still interested Brewmaster is not picked. That's like actually so weird, but maybe Netherlands will pick him up.
Dire team ban.
Well,
Alright,
we're gonna stick to the guns, right? The Clockwork again together with the Nature's Prophet, so same opening as last game up against the UK.
Yeah.
But this time they're not gonna have the Puck Mouse at the very least. Or the Mouse Puck.
Yeah, and I also think that Nature's Prophet is good because they already shown the Sand King, so now they have to adjust their like carry pick and get some support with Sand King that can deal with Furion. I think Brewmaster is kind of strong hero though. Still can't believe it. I mean teams have their preferences. Maybe they don't have a Brew player or they just don't feel the hero because you know it's one of those heroes that some teams like it, some don't.
I feel like it's more relevant and more. It should technically be a higher tier pick, just because he's one of these heroes that can do much better in the offlane than most others can. Coming into 707, yeah, he has that innate survivability and just naturally forces out more of a reaction and more of a commitment from the other team if you want to try and bring him down. But who knows? You also have to feel a hero, right? It's not someone that you can just throw out if you have not practiced it at least a little bit.
Yeah. Indeed. So third pick goes to team. I think they're gonna pick their 5th position now. Which doctor is okay. Well, it depends how they want to deal with Furion. They might like, you know, there's multiple ways they can like do aggressive trial and leave some heroes solo against it. They can also like put safe trial and then like destroy him. But you can't really shut him down completely because he can always go to jungle. But
You'd like
Still
to
like if you,
I'd like to see a Jakiro here. In Sven has been banned now, it's one of the classic counters to just profit from the one position. But Jakiro still being in the pool, you have that counter push potential with the macro pyre. Also fairly good at zoning mountain lane.
it's okay, yeah. Like you can just zone him out with the Great Fire and control the treants, but not a big fan of the hero in this patch. But maybe Dazzle, I don't know. Kind of depends what I want to do.
Yep. I mean, taking some time to think about it. It's already different from the other drafts that we've seen today, which have just been blazing fast. But I mean, pack sinking can also go into more of a team fights. You can even go back for something like a Dark Sea if you want to. But Ancient Apparition, I don't know if it's on the same idea.
No, they want CK definitely with this pick, and it's like a good way to deal with Furion if you just want to kill him. So now they want a hero that can jump on him. CK comes in my mind, and I think if Netherlands knows this, I think
it's banned out already. That's the problem.
Oh, it's banned. Oh,
actually,
my bad. Okay.
It is a Loader Classic, so yeah, it would have made sense. As you said, they.
What else? They can. Well, AA still utilizes a lot of carries, so it's good. They can get anything that can jump on Furion. Maybe
Assassin, maybe even.
Maybe PL. I don't know. We'll see. But this lane, AA is Sand King, so if Sand King gets the stun on Furion, he's definitely dead. So.
Oh. Shadow Demon, it's pretty strong hero this patch as well. I mean, with the Shadow Poison build, can go quite a long way of zoning out people.
Yeah, it's also really defensive. Like Disruption is really good against Puck Silence, Sand King stun, AA ult. You know,
yep.
You can just save your teammate and also use it offensively. But yeah, we'll see what team wants to do here. Like they still haven't shown the offlane. Unless Puck is offline, but now they have to decide. I think they want to last pick Loda's hero, so they probably are like thinking like, okay, do we wanna put Puck offline or put him on the mid?
Yeah. Oh. We'll go back if we're gonna go super safe. It's still the Marana or something like that.
Radiant team pick.
But it is a PA for now. Okay.
Yeah.
It is the jump hero. Yeah. And
yeah.
Roll with the AA. Get the cleave eventually.
I actually think Magnus is really good here for team. But I feel Netherlands gonna ban it.
10 seconds
because they can just flash farm with Empower and he can also push the lanes. Defend against Furion Treants. So but we'll see. Omni is also pretty good. So you have to pick your poison, you know?
Yep. And Puck should have a decent mid matchup regardless, right? And if you counter out Puck now, you can still put Magnus mid really if you really want to. He's not necessarily going to win the lane there, but he should always be able to rely on the Shockwave, as he always has, to get some CS.
Yeah, and Puck is one of those mid heroes you can mega counter him, you know. He just need level 6 and then he can do anything on the map. Loon, okay, this is some classic combination, Luna, Shadow Demon. So, yeah, I think Magnus is definitely good here, so Team Netherlands has to ban it. Omni is also really well. So now the drafting point of view for Netherlands, they have to like think like, okay, do we want to give them Magnus or do we want to ban something that can like challenge the lane? But there's so many good heroes, like let's say Batrider is good, Omni is good. A lot of like heroes that can challenge the lane, because Shadow Demon Luna, that's not the strongest easy lane, you know. And then again, if you look team, they have like Sand King and AA that are really good. What?
That was a Terrorblade? What? Expecting like some key mid or something?
I guess, maybe, yeah. They know something.
Yeah. Didn't even think anymore about it. They still have 1.5 minutes left of reserve time. They just had that decided on earlier. And there's the Brewmaster that we were talking about, at least. So it's
okay, that's clever actually. So it's mid Nature's Prophet, I guess.
Yeah. It's definitely a much better matchup up against PA, even with the Ancient Apparition. You have the Brewmaster.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
One of this could even be mid Luna.
No, I don't think so. It has to be Sailor. And Viper. Okay.
That's boring though.
It-
Come on, guys.
Yeah, it's a good pick. I actually forgot the Viper completely. It's a really strong hero in his pets. So it's Viper mid, it seems. Safe lane, PA. Actually, well, actually no. They can also put Viper on the safe lane if they want.
Yep.
We'll see. And it's actually mid Brewmaster, I think, because Mouse has been playing always the mid.
Yeah.
So that's quite interesting.
Maybe it's just a thing of Bambo wants to play the Prophet, because like
Yeah,
after
I
landing
see that.
stage, it's back to the same roles essentially, right? Whether you run Brewmaster, Nature Prophet in mid or off lane, eventually you're gonna do the same things that you do regardless of the lane you're in, right?
Yeah.
You'd rather have someone who's super comfortable on the hero, and Sexy Bambo has shown that he's been quite accomplished here on that particular Prophet. All right. Team, they have to start putting some points on the board here. They've only played one game, but they lost it to Danish Dynamite. Team Netherlands, they're already up 2-0, and well, this is the group stage, and this will wrap up today in just a couple of hours. We have we're blasting through Group B with all these best of ones right now. The last two matches will be on the main stage even, and later today, the second half of the day, really. It will be all Group A, and tomorrow we've got Groups C and D. And, well, as I mentioned at the beginning of the broadcast, 2 of these teams, of these 5-man groups, will be eliminated already.
Yeah, can't wait to see some Team Finland going strong.
Yeah.
Making me happy as a countryman. Yeah, we'll see. So, okay, it seems Puck is offline and Viper mid. Yeah, that's what I expect. And PA safe lane, alright.
And Viper should be able to win this lane.
Yeah, I think it's definitely mid Brewmaster if you look at the items, what he has.
Yeah, Tango. So, it's a bit of a throwback. Brewmaster used to be played exclusively mid, like back in the day even. At least as far as I can remember. So then he just turned into this offlane hero.
Yeah, some fucked up Brewmaster, you know, back in the days, but I don't think he's that bad. Like, if you get like, you know, if you get like fast level 6, then you force some towers, get some decent farm, like it's really important you get like items on him. Like, I think AC is must item for Brewmaster. Especially now when the ultimate Banda armor got nerfed, you know, down like 2, I think, or something. Like, it used to be 5, now it's 3 each ultimate Banda. So you really want to get some like armor auras going on, Vladimir's, or like AC. But yeah, I think AC is must item for Brewmaster. And then like Radiance is also good. And also now when the patch came up, we see way more and more these soul rings on these strength heroes like DK, Brewmaster. Like it seems to be now like tanky heroes build that has like some mana issues, you know. It's not more like, okay, I'm just gonna build it any offlaner I can. It's more like, because it gives you more HP now, but it doesn't give mana regen.
Yep.
Alright.
So trying to fix the overlay right now, because I just noticed that it's slightly overlapping with my minimap.
Oh.
It wasn't really made for my max minimap size.
So it seems Insania has taken a good position, and yeah, they are setting up trap here. Like, we'll see if Celeris finds Sand King. Hello, and that's about it. Yeah.
All the things up, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, if Shadow will have going to aggressive, then it goes just to kill him. Yeah.
Definitely lane to keep an eye on here, especially with both of these heroes submitted down here. Look at this! They can't even jaunt to the AWP because of the well-timed disruption. Now a burst strike on 2 heroes, and nicely done to just try and keep them safe, but his damage is still there. Mika is going to die here, or is he? No, stealth will be cancelled at the very least. Damn, that was so close.
Saved. Yeah. Definitely was. Yeah, I mean, this is good. I feel that it's good Sand King.
No.
Okay, Furian's gonna get something, but you know, PA is gonna be fine. He has that stole shell and he's gonna buy the Quelling Blade, so he can just stay there and farm the lane, even though the lane's in the tower all the time. And there's Stifling Dagger to help him get the last hits. So, should be fine for like Loda's team and or team. And for Bean Boys, I'm just gonna call them Bean Boys. So for Bean Boys and Master Samsung, they want like they just wanna farm up. They need Luna, get some levels, and then they wanna get the tower with Shadow Demon. And yeah, Brewmaster also wants level 6.
Eventually, it's all gonna hit together, right? Mouse gonna make rotations here, gonna threaten with an ultimate, and then either team will fight into them, or they won't, in which case they'll lose towers to the Nature's Prophet and the Luna SD and everything.
Yeah, I definitely think that for team, it's way more important to get the timings, like Blink Dagger, especially in Hook and Sand King. And for team Bean Boys, they just wanna get level 6 on Brewmaster, and they wanna force some towers and push. Oh wait, is Puck dead?
He might be very close here. One more right click or so will do it. And there's also Lucent Beam available, and that is still do the job. Together with the right click from Solari, but Burst Strike here onto Luna. He'll just pop as a result. Going a little bit too deep onto Insania. It has some stick charges available, would have not done the trick, and Insania will also end up being tracked down here. Maybe not though. Mika already back from the dead, and he's just juking and jiving and surviving.
Oh wait.
Yeah, but it's never mind. It's okay. 60 coming back.
I mean, it's still worth it for them killing the Luna. And I mean, I think Mickey messed up there a bit. Like he got used to one, but maybe he was thinking like he will get away anyway. But yeah, it's still fine for them killing the Luna. And meanwhile, PA is just free farming, so definitely okay. And just like keeping 3 heroes there all the time. That's the thing. Like if you look the team side of the things, their supports are free to do anything they want. AA is just like getting levels and stuff. And meanwhile, like Bean Boys, their 3 supports, they are just staying bottom. But oh, okay, they're doing the smoke now. And this is good smoke.
Viper mid. Gorks is sitting at half health, so this could very well work out, especially with the setup from Disruption. They have an extra nuke from Mouse and Celery in the middle of all of that. With Barrier Soul, so Viper, King of mid lane, brought down on his throne essentially, and it's a bit of an issue if they not just winning bottom lane but also middle lane. I mean, bottom lane is still, the jury's still a little bit out with kills go back and forth, but you know.
Insania just staying on bottom lane, and I think this Luna is dead actually now.
Wow, yeah. Berserk cross, couple right clicks. No support whatsoever, so now Sing Sing coming through though. Six Bambo even. Sing Sing is still alive. Last right click will finish him off. After the slow, Mickey Cardinal Disruption will be turned around on. Caught inside the car, just at the face shot, but no orb to get out. So Celery setting that up. 1-4 on trade, one more time.
It's still worth it. Killing the Luna and slowing him down is important for team, and yeah, just well playing generally. I don't know, I feel that Sing Sing is maybe way too aggressive on the lane. Like when the supports are rotating, official maybe chill down a bit and play passively. But yeah, I mean, they're still trading kills, you know, so it's not that bad.
Try again mids, Sexy Bambo joining with rotation this time, but Gorks already made it back on the Steel Tower. Wouldn't get too much done, and in fact, they has to TP out.
Yeah, the thing is Viper, you know, you can gang him down, but it's annoying to gang him. Yeah, I feel that they want to secure Luna now and help him to catch up. I don't know if they have done any stacks for him, like stacking answers. Okay, there's one. The mid camp is stacked once next to Shrine. But that's about it.
Meantime, top lane is still completely abandoned right now with Bambo doing things elsewhere on the map. What? Elsewhere on the map, yeah. Blue splits together with Nature's Prophet TPing right back into it. We're gonna get the kill on Viper this time.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
He sees Insania, he's super low on health. He was trying to maybe secure the rune as it stands. I didn't even get the kill here, but the burst strike can't keep close. Oh god, really? Ice Frog smiling upon him.
I'm actually surprised, but it's actually looking okay for team Bean Boys at the moment. Like, this mid game was really good because now look at the HP of the tower.
Top lane though, Sexy Bambo. Full feet will proc, so Loda will be able to finish up that kill. Okay, cannot really drive the tower. A couple more TPs coming through. There's a TP scroll available now coming in from a backpack. The courier even is still looking for Loda, but it's very dangerous. One click. That'll go down as it stands. Loda still alive. Cannot TP now though because they're going to maintain vision. Gonna be able to cancel TP.
Yeah, that was a bit greedy dive, but Well, like
Base graded.
definitely the thing what you have to look on the net team Bean Boys, they always rotate, they always react to these dives, always.
Yeah.
Like on the game against the UK, they just always TP, always ready to TP and
Not afraid to make things happen on their own. They're gonna try and wrap around mid this
Yeah.
one more time. It works. Making rotations somewhere else, or just at least dodging that out. Top bottom lane though, well,
Is under attack.
again with the support off the map, Luna is not exactly here that you can leave to her own devices up against the puck and Sand King, just continuing to camper in its bottom lane.
yeah, I mean, comes again. So it's like PA died once, but the problem is every time the supports leave, they will just go on Luna. And Puck is actually higher level than Luna, so that's the story of this lane. It's just not going so well for Bean Boys.
Batman right there. Coil now online. Could be
Then
another
again-
tool to secure another kill.
Then again, I feel that if they stack for Luna, he will come back with the Mask of Madness. He can just farm the Ancients up so fast and catch up with stacking. So if Bean Boys not to stack for him and like get him some farm, okay. Meanwhile, top.
Greedy for the rune, it just gets blown up by the crits. Mid on bottom, there's a bit of wraparound onto Mickey. Still has the orb, has the oil, so should be absolutely fine. Be able to turn things around if they really want to, but for now, yeah. Have a lot of vision here, so just knocks down. TB's back home.
Yeah, just Loda doing his work.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a huge respect from every old school player on the scene, like who's been in the scene and doing like so much for the community. So
Oh yeah.
that's why I like Loda. Even though people like to meme about him, but I respect him because one of the
me
old
Now
old
he's dropping
boys
around
in the
mid.
scene.
Oh, he's
Alright.
keeping mid, he wants to try and help 60 member. Already calling the retreat here with all these TPs coming through. Tries to go for the Sprout here, not delaying too much. Is still gonna
Dyer's
get a little bit of
middle
extra
tower
vision on
is
him.
under attack.
And yeah, he should be able to finish the job now.
Are fortified.
Right click,
Yeah,
yeah, breaks, no TP.
Some Bomber Dota, you know.
Yeah.
Doing some space, but look at mid tower. That's like just Akke. All
Right
right.
range,
Oh.
yeah, we'll be able to get it.
Dyer's
Would
middle
deny,
tower
but
has been
it's still
denied.
mid tower, so it's fine.
Yep.
And I feel that if they just like get medallion, no, they can also even get Russian quite easily. Oh, bottom, things gonna happen. Loda has rotated also, and they able to coming. Yeah, this is dead Loda.
That is all the crit on the dagger, Luna. Don't get disrupted, Insania already ready. Easy setup for the burst strike now. They're gonna try Link down Irvin as well with a TP out, but cannot finish it because there's too much burst damage.
Is under attack.
Loda's just pressing that crit button on time and time again.
Dyer's top tower is
Now,
under
Mouse,
attack.
he does have a split available, so I don't think they can really go in him easily.
Yeah, kind of feels they needed Brewmaster to be ready there behind them. Like I don't know, I kind of feel this move was kind of expected. You know, they even have upset of one of the lane, so
Radiant's bottom
maybe too
tower
greedy
is
there.
under attack.
Well, they do have these stacks that you were talking about earlier, though. I mean, Brewmaster actually just taken one of them here next to the shrine, but the other two camps here further into the jungle are stacked up. Ancient stacked up once as well here in this camp.
Radiant's bottom tower
Yeah,
Well-
is
the
under attack.
problem is though he needs that Mask of Madness before he can start
Yeah.
clear its stacks efficiently. So
Ideally, higher points up into the Moonglaves.
I mean, Sing Sing is 1k lower net worth than PA, so it's not that bad. Well, actually almost 2k, but it could be worse, you know.
Yep.
And they still have Brewmaster, like they just
Radiant's
if they
bottom
manage to
tower
get
is
good
under
team
attack.
fight with Brewmaster ultimate, they can definitely like turn this game around. And just a couple of kills for Luna, like Luna ulti, Brewmaster ulti, you can do a lot of stuff with those spells.
Yeah.
The problem is that this Puck is like he's having a good game. He got threats, magic wand, and 1k away from Blink. Sand King is also 1k away from Blink, and I think Team is gonna slow down a bit. Now they're just gonna farm the Blinks, and when they have those Blinks, oh boy, they can do a lot of stuff. Oh, Brewmaster actually noticed that smoke, I think, but he's not gonna
Possibly.
find anyone. Yeah. Oh, top.
At least he broke it on arcade, but Loda's still smoked up behind Mika, but they know exactly what's going on. 6 Bambo just hiding inside the trees. Pulling in HY, and all absolutely fine.
Radiant are scanning.
Team, can they actually get this top tower? They really put their mind to it at this point?
I don't think so. Like, if the Brewmaster has TP ready and Blink, they can. He almost got a Blink actually, so They can always defend with Brew, so he knows that and they have to respect that. So they're just farming jungle. PA's Loda is actually so farmed, he almost have Butler for it. That's really impressive.
Gonna be super important as well to just help clear out through these drains. So this game, I mean, we see it as a very common item these days on Phantom Assassins. Just in general, but to help out with the farm, but in this game in particular, you want to have some sort of AoE to deal with these drains.
I like this move by Sing Sing, like he just went to jungle, he knows that like they have Puck and Sand King and they have so much aggression to kill him and spells to do it, so he's just gonna farm jungle, trying to be like safe as possible and get that Mask of Madness going on.
Yep. Hasn't completed now, he has enough money for it. They're flying out. No supports. There's obviously some clockwork as well if they want to go on to Insania here. They can throw out the hook shot with the Brew Split, but only the two of them, as I said, Sing Sing not really feeling too comfortable going in on that. Especially with Viper also hanging around this general area. Seen him die a couple of times, and hasn't had that much of an aggressive impact, but he still has the money. He's also spending a lot of time farming and still a force to be reckoned with because of it. 3-point something corrosive skin, maxed out poison attack at this point.
Yeah, and okay, Luna got the Dominator now, and PA got Butler for it, so now the farming on the stack started. And it seems also that there's some stacks from team side. So yeah, PA is gonna farm so fast now. And also the problem is they have a blink on Sand King now, so they definitely wanna. I think they wanna do smoke movement on Luna now with that blink.
So early on Insania. It's insane, if you will.
It kind of feels that like Bean Boys' aggression have slowed down because I feel they could do something with this Blink Brewmaster ulti, but they are just like, this is the thing, like if you play Brewmaster and you don't get anything out of the ulti, the hero comes useless. So I think Mouse really wants to do something with his ultimate now. They wanna force fight or force tower, but it's just not working. Like Bean Boys just wanna farm up, and yeah, I can feel this pain.
Yeah.
Had similar problems in the past with my team, that we have a like Brewmaster trap, and then there's just no space to do anything with hero, and it feels bad, man.
Well, Insania as well though. Also blink reveal, but he missed the burrow strike onto Mouse. Didn't get anything else off of that. They could have probably killed him here with a burrow strike. Mika comes in with a silence. Sport's also there. He would have probably had enough damage to bring him down before he had a chance to pop his ultimate. At the same time though, he made the rotation up top. Loda already with a blink towards Arcade, but still being stunned up. Right click away, Sexy Bambo with the follow-up there, and another jump available. A rock, and it's just not enough. Insania was there this time here to take over for Arcade, who's now target here. Throws on the ultimate. Even grazes Brewmaster with it, but now
Oh wait, if Seller will rocket to the up fog of war, he will probably
Center?
Oh, look, Sand King.
Oh, nice! Mouse with the quick fingers here, blinking away from that. Mika taking over, showing off his own blink dagger though. They're still gonna get the kill, maybe not. 30 health points. They don't finish the job here. Mika, maybe not doing the map properly, not unwilling to commit here. Only did the defensive orb, needed to jump to it.
Yeah, it's not that bad actually. And all this time, meanwhile, at Sing Sing, he was farming the stack, so it's not that bad, it's fine. I mean, it's unfortunate they couldn't kill the PA, but they got something off, and this is the thing what I meant, like, you wanna force something with Brewmaster ult. Even if it's one kill, and if push support position 5, it's still something, you know, then just keeping the ultimate and saving it.
Still delaying the Phantom Assassin ever so slightly, just because Lord has spent some time escaping and healing up, and then only then going back to farming.
Yeah.
But, he's there now. Missing the one stack, but he got the ancients. All good. What's his next step here in terms of island progression?
Which hero? Brewmaster?
PA.
Oh, PA. I think BGB or maybe Vladimir's offering. I think BGB is good. They like Luna ulti and Trunken haste and everything else, Shadow Demon slow, so BGB is good. But we'll see. I mean, there's multiple options he can do. He can also just go maybe one guard because he will make Abyssal later anyway. Vladimir's, as I said, is also item. Or Blast.
It is Blink Burrow Strike. This time it connects here onto the clockwork, and with the silence, I'm make sure that he has no way out of this one. That's more like it. And now bottom lane being pinged out. Gork's already pushing it. Same time, top lane being defended to RK. On the party. Actually, Bambo
Yeah,
actually being lifted up. He jumps into it, but
Oh wait.
they gotta have enough damage too.
Good jump by Loda. And yeah, he's going Blats, it seems. Oh, actually, that might be Masco Menace also, but I think it's gonna be Blats. Unless he wants to go super greedy, actually.
He hasn't turned the ring into an Aquila, so I better roll the Blats. But would have had enough money for it now already.
We'll see. We'll see.
I think it might still be sliding too. It's like.
I mean, Masco Menace is definitely gonna boost up his farming speed, but yeah, Blats is more like a team fight item, and Masco Menace is like, okay, I'm just gonna farm like no tomorrow, and let's see what he's gonna do. But yeah, Sing Sing, he got the Masco Menace, he got Yasha picked up now, going for that Manda, which is good, of course. Only thing what I'm missing a bit, like, okay, now they're gonna get the tower, finally. Yeah, the problem here also is that they cannot really utilize the Luna ult yet, like, because if he comes fight without BKB, he's just gonna die, so it needs to farm a bit. But it will be like perfect like way will be like they just force the towers with Luna, but he needs some items. And Shadow Demon in levels, because with the Shadow Demon and Luna they can easily get towers. But yeah, this is fine. I think Manta and BKB is gonna be timing for Bean Boys, and for team. I mean, I think they are fine if this goes to late game.
Yeah.
Both drafts are fine.
Don't have the
That's
Magnus
fine.
of PE, but you have the Puck as well as the tanking, so it's a good amount of control based on that. And that means that you should be able to make sure the Loda can get this damage out.
I'm not sure actually if I'm a big fan of the Viper item build. Like, Dragonlance is fine. I mean, you want tank, but I mean, what we see from time to time now from Viper is like you build Kaya and Radiance. That's also actually a thing to do. Because then you have the
really?
yeah, because you have the spell life still, you know, so you become quite tanky. But,
Wow.
But I mean, this is fine also. Getting like 4 stuff is always good. I mean, well, Hurricane Pike, but it's always a good item. Probably best item of the game after Hex, or might be even the best.
Yeah, that's also nature's profit on the field, so 4 staff is almost something that you cannot skip.
Yeah, and it seems he's going Deso, Loda, I mean. And this is fine
like
also. Like, Morbid Mask, just make sure he can like keep farming, and I guess he's gonna make Deso, and after that he's gonna finish the Blats. We'll see.
I'll finish the Vlad, so just leave it until much later. And
Yeah.
then eventually turn it into a Satanic. Also a possibility.
Yeah, that's a good point actually.
Almost more efficient, because at this point going back to the Vlads is like doesn't really give you too much extra. You already have the lifesteal from the casual. Then by the time you would finish it here with all these other items that you want in the meantime, you're probably level 20 with the extra lifesteal anyway. So
Yeah, it seems Bean Boys are done with farming, like they wanna force something now. They're gonna go Roshan. I like this move. They have like tools to even go team fight with Brewmaster Ultimate. That's a spell of Ice Rock, you know. But AA ulti, okay.
got it out. Actually also finds Hilary 60 warding. Zeus is gonna get sniped down immediately.
Oh no.
And they can continue this now. It's not all that low. They do have Mouse coming in here, ready with the Blue Split. Burst Strike already committed here. Now the Eclipse coming through. They bring down one. Now looking for more. Gox taking quite a bit of damage. Mika also in the middle of that, but they burst down to Luna. Bruce Split only now being committed. Banishment there from Shadow Demon as they call the retreat is just teeping out. AK might die to this solo here, especially with the extra Phantom Assassin illusions. Critting on him. Irvine actually the one snagging the double kill because of it, but nothing else to it here. Bruce Split will expire. He should be able to make it out. Back of that, but was a good contest. 2 for 2 to 8. You're losing your supports. Well, I guess sort of an offlane here with how fast the Sankin got a blink tag and how much fun priority he's had, but Roshan didn't bring it down, and now even Lorda with the Desolator completed.
Yeah,
The team can start thinking about trying to get it themselves with no Bruce Split, with no Luna for another 15 seconds, no clips anyway.
It's hard for Bean Boys to fight though without Brewmaster Ultimate, so we'll see if they decide to continue with Roshan. But yeah, like that was a good attempt, but the unfortunate thing was like Clockwork got killed before the fight started, you know? And the Brewmaster Ultimate came up way too late. Like, the way they want to fight these fights is like Block goes in or Brewmaster initiates with Ultimate, and then they can take a fight. But if Team Thing gets initiation, and especially on Luna, or like some key target, it's gonna be disaster, so... And they're gonna smoke. Yeah, team did just smoke now. They know that if they get a kill, they can definitely get a Russian, even without the kill.
It wasn't a hawk shot onto Mika, but the rest of his team's also there to turn things around. Clockwork will be bursted down immediately again. And now with DD in front of Rushbit? Oh my god, Ice Frog, what are you doing? Just rigging the game here for the Swedish side, and yeah. Look at this damage when he crits. Here's another one. And... oh, but that is the very last tick. 100 crit. Seems good. Now Aegis in hands. Meanwhile, Burst Strike up top will connect onto Irvine. He's keeping out. The Ice Blast will connect, but not gonna be enough damage.
Yeah, that's actually huge for a team that they got the Russian. Like, I think if Luna would have got that Aegis, it would help them so much pushing the towers. But now, since they didn't, it's a really big issue for them. So pretty much, I don't think I mean, Bean Boys can take a fight before the Aegis runs out, because PA is just gonna melt anyone who comes their way. He got BKB almost, yeah, so yeah, it's just insane.
And being punished should... I could let it go, run to the night range, but really don't want to. Extra Lunar Legions also coming through, and another set of Treants. And time it for the deny, but can't quite get it. Sexy Bamba claim the last hit instead. Or at least they get that last remaining tier 1 tower on the map. Blamed. What else can the Netherlands do here? Can they just continue trying to find right angles for teamfights? Because these last two ones, Solari, he didn't get the hook shot off because he got bursted. Or at least he didn't really get anything done with it. Because he got bursted
they definitely have to split push until the Aegis is gone, and then maybe they get team fight. But it's they have to get the initiation, as I said before. Like, if they don't get initiation, then they have a huge problem. So it's not that easy even. There's Puck, there's Sentin, both of them have Blink, Spore stuff. It's like, how do you wanna fight them? Oh, okay. Well, that's a start.
Maybe like that with the Orchid here from Sexy Bamba, gonna be right-clicking away at him. Burst Strike comes through, but it's too late.
Yeah,
that'll work.
Good kill. Now they have to go back though. Oh, Panda my man.
Brewmaster, BKB, TP.
Wait, what?
Okay. Could be enough. Dota realizes, hey, I actually have enough damage up against this guy.
That was kinda questionable, but well. I mean, if he would have get Trangan Haze off, you know, before TP, I think then it would have been enough, but he didn't, so. And that was also 10-second BKB, yeah. Feels bad, man.
Yep. The strength of the Phantom Assassin with this much farm, like Dota, feel very strong even without the Aegis, but with that it just means that you have no problems whatsoever with killing these towers. Even setting up 2 lanes at the same time. Dog's taking care of the mid lane creep wave, while Dota's working away at the tower. We have Sexy Bamba on the other side of the map, and that'll be responded to by Insane, yeah?
He's level 18 even with PA, so he hurts 1 crit, and I think he can one-shot everyone except Brewmaster maybe in this game now. So that's kinda And when he's level 20, I hope he gets the double strike stifling dagger, so if there's no creeps, the teamfight gonna be fun. Oh look,
let's come out again. Bruce bit forced out, now they're walking away. He does not get stunned up just yet, does have the BKB if necessary too. Even through his rulings, that's another thing that's a bit of an issue at this point.
Alright, he just crits the Bruce down, 1 by 1. Yeah, this game is over.
Normally you see this kind of stuff happen like 40-50 minutes in, with a Bruce but starts for 25 minutes, it's still supposed to win you every single team fight.
How's
not if that
how's
happens.
That balanced?
I don't even know. Is that even allowed?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a Sprout. Orchid with no damage to follow up. Just thinking he's been farming a lot, but has not finished up the BKB just yet. Only has the Manta Style really as a combat effective item together with the Mask of Madness. They have to go in to save the racks, but they can't. Don't have a brew, even if he's back to the land for living. Doesn't have the split. Bit of a waste in that sense. And now, team, do they have any reason to stop here? I don't think so.
Yeah, I think this game is over, sadly. So, I mean, maybe they can, if they get good ultis and stuff, but there's no Brewmaster ultimate, so But they have to fight this. If Team
Here
gets
comes
two
in with
side
Dota
of
to make it controlling up a little
Right.
bit. Mouse with a BKB, but look at these crits. Lodi needs another one, but now tanking up the Eclipse. Aegis will be triggered. Mika coming through as well. Now the tournament is there. They get the coil off into Luna. In this, not gonna be enough for now. He's still alive, but eventually he will fall to all of this damage being thrown around. No biter can sing. Only one on the Shattered Demon.
Radiant's middle
Mouse cannot really do anything for another 15 seconds. Even then, it's very questionable.
Yeah,
Loda's
GG.
still alive now. Yeah, it's all his fault. Last then end up falling. The first game that the Netherlands have dropped. Team. Equalizing their own scoreline back to 1-1.
Not much to say about this game, to be honest. I feel that the Russian guy now gave up the edge to team. Like the first Russian is really important for Luna Shadow Demon lineups.
Yep.
So yeah, not much to talk about this game. Luna got destroyed on the lane, Pia had like free lane, and yeah. I felt in this game that it was just like sit more behind Luna. Because if you leave him alone against Sand King Puck, that's gonna happen.
Yep. Well, it is what it is. We're gonna have one more match coming up here for this first set of games. A secondary stream that'll be Sweden versus Serbia. Should be another good one, but with this kind of form, team should be winning that one too. But hey, Serbia, no slouches either. Definitely gonna be looking forward to that. Yeah, apart from that, we're gonna take a short break and we'll be right back.
told I would never say it would have ended like this. Oh, we went down on a limb, now we're standing in the middle of a mess. Go on and tell your friends, but me and my friends weren't good enough, weren't good enough. Go on and tell your friends, but me and my friends weren't good enough, weren't good enough, weren't good enough. Oh, I never wanted this turn. Oh, I never wanted this turn. Just every night, here we go, I will never end. Cause what you want, gotta go. Slowing down just won't make the cut. Doesn't work like that for us, so we go and we go and we go. Go and tell everyone our dreams are too big and we are in over our heads. Oh, go and tell all of me and my friends, so we'll nail this deal all night, yeah. Been dreaming big since 99. Guess you're not coming for a ride. Been dreaming big since 99. Are you coming with me? Oh, never wanted this turn. Oh, never said it would be perfect. Just every night, here we go, and I will never end.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Teams are finally ready here. Serbia versus Team Sweden, and a few crazy things have already happened here as well as on the mainstream, because Serbia just played against the UK over there and they lost. But according to the brackets and the schedule and the results that we see here on the Google Doc, they also won against Danish Dynamite, which is a bit interesting, because that means that Serbia is actually still having a chance to make it out of the groups. It's a 5-team group. The bottom 2 teams will be eliminated completely here. So, as far as I can tell, this game here with Sweden losing to Danish Dynamite, but winning against the Netherlands. They should also be winning against the UK later. So I think that whoever wins this game will knock the other out. Potentially. Also depending on how Danish Dynamite does versus Netherlands, that's the other thing. Like, I'm really bad with these kind of bracket things. But let's just go with that. You definitely want to secure the point, regardless, right, if you're any of these teams. So I guess we can go with that as the lowest common denominator. Alright, so Sweden versus Serbia. Pretty good good lineup. Sweden probably coming in as the favorites here, especially seeing how they performed in the last game.
10 seconds remaining.
The draft still ready to get started here.
Team remaining.
Thank you. Alright.
Hey, that'd be like the yeah.
Okay. That's still the first pick material here. Also just personal preference.
Just personal preference, I
10
think.
seconds
I mean, the Sun King is okay. They're still... they're like...
5
It's
seconds
really interesting how teams pick at the moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean... Brewmaster is still in the pool, but...
Dire team pick.
Nightstalk is even still in the pool.
Well,
Brewmaster picked
there
up
we
a-
go.
That makes more sense, right?
Yeah.
That's more like it, but
Yeah, Nightstalker is also in the pool. Undying is in the pool. I mean, I like Undying. Some people don't, but I like it. I think it's good.
and
and
there's
then
the
what
potential
else?
to really dominate the early game.
5 seconds
DK,
remaining.
like
There's-
that decay is so crazy.
There's Tiny in the pool if you want to go that way.
And it's actually a very interesting topic to me, because I've seen it run by a bunch of different teams in the SAA region. Some like swear by the Tiny offlane, others just run it as a 4 position. And really has a very strong hero that can, regardless of that, can always turn into a core and a damage dealer, also against towers in particular. You have that extra push and the extra lockdown and insane amount of burst. And you can do crazy things with the toss. I've seen on the SEA teams be very creative with that, just not just using it for the damage in a combo, but also just tossing in a teammate for the initiation, or just tossing teammates back to other teammates when they've been gone on. Like, it's fun hero to watch, but not sure if we're gonna see it this game.
10 seconds remaining.
Now it's a Lich.
Dire team ban.
So far so stable. Should make for a good dual offlane here if they want to run it like that. It looks like I'm having some lags. Oh yeah, I didn't actually hear it all, so I was having some lags. Sorry about that.
Oh yeah.
I'll take it back
So
now.
Lich is quite interesting pick. Some people like it, some people don't. We see it from the time to time. So Lich gonna probably have some kind of dual lane mid, I think, and Brewmaster is just gonna go off lane, and yeah, Bat Rider is kind of standard drafting. Probably gonna be dual lane, sending Bat Rider dual lane, and yeah, Sweden can, like, both drafts are kind of versatile. They can still do what they want, whatever they want, lane however they want. Well, Bat Rider is off lane, that's for sure. But actually, no, they can still make aggressive if they really wanna go that way.
Yeah.
We'll see. AA got banned.
So I'm just looking at OBS,
10
still dropping a
seconds
few
remaining.
frames here and there apparently.
Okay.
Should stabilize
5
soon. Not
seconds
sure what's wrong with my
remaining.
internet. Normally you have no issues whatsoever streaming 6,000 kilobit per
Dire
second.
team ban.
Apparently right now it's at my limit. Might have to restart the stream if that continues, but yeah.
Well, let's hope it gets fixed.
Yeah.
Anyway,
10
AA goes banned,
seconds
next gets banned, next is also good ban, good against Batrider, good with Brewmaster, can just
5
jump to
seconds
someone.
remaining.
Not the best one, but
Radiant
it's
team
good.
ban.
Shadow Demon get banned.
Yeah. I mean, W's draft already kind of tells us what they want to do. Right? Batrider,
Yeah.
Sand King, pretty
10
pick-off
seconds
oriented here for the
remaining.
most part. Also, with decent amount of team fight even. Batrider with these
5 seconds remaining.
tranquils into drums build more often than not, rather than going straight for the blink, can actually help you out quite nicely. And
Yeah.
I mean, the longer these team fights go, the more napalm will start to stack up, and Batrider can actually do a ridiculous amount of damage. So definitely looking forward to that.
Dire team
But it
pick.
kind of gives that away, and should also mean that Stanking will be the roaming position, Batrider offlane. As for Team Sweden, I guess you also know that Brewmaster is most likely going to be in that offlane position, and Lich either mid or there as well, just keeping the lane dragged back. So you kind of know what's coming,
10
but the question then
seconds
becomes, how do you stop that? How do you respond to that?
5 seconds
And
remaining.
Team Sweden, do you just go in and just try and beat them?
Radiant
You
team
already have the
pick.
Brewmaster, so you have some fighting potential. I
I
guess,
have
yeah,
a feeling.
Slaughter also fits
I have a
into that.
feeling that's gonna be TM it now. Good setup for a TM it, like Lich TM it. What else? I mean, yeah, they can still do anything they want, but like Lich AM is still a thing to do. TM it. Weaver is also good.
10
I mean, if they get
seconds
TA
remaining.
Weaver now, that would be okay lineup.
5
We'll see.
seconds remaining.
Disruptor, I like that. Good against Brewmaster. Counters like Brewulti. Let's
Not
see.
bad. But with the Slaughter, you're gonna look for some sort of physical damage dealer. Be it TA or even PA, I wouldn't hate that too much either.
10 seconds
Gonna
remaining.
be a bit susceptible though to all these stuns and Disruptor glimpsing you around.
5 seconds
So
remaining.
not really going to feel safe until you have that BKB.
PA is definitely okay pick also.
Radiant team pick.
There, that is.
PA, yeah, you called it.
Seems more and more. Seems to pick more and more often in this patch. And of course, we also already seen Loda play it in the last game. To great success even, and now with the Slaughter, we have even more minus armor to work with. So it's very scary if they get the
10
job on you.
seconds remaining.
Yep, definitely. And Serbia is thinking now.
5
Well, they want to
seconds
do
remaining.
something that can is okay, I guess. I mean, Viper is still in the pool. They got pick Viper mid, which counters the PA basically. So that might be a pick. It's also okay against dual line if Sand King just helps him up. And for the last pick, maybe yeah. They're deciding, I guess, now if they want to pick mid now or show the carry. Well, I think Viper is good pick, definitely. I mean, I think it's a really good pick. Even though Brewmaster is kind of good against Viper, he can just put Viper on the disable him with the tornado.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Having the break available without having to build a Silver Edge is gonna be so useful if you ever get on top of the Phantom Assassin. Same time, you're also kind of susceptible to that minus armor jump on you, but then again, what hero isn't really? Slaughter gets off the ground.
Yeah.
Once he gets a blink dagger, then heads will start to roll. I'm pretty sure.
I also like Viper because he can be the frontliner
Dire
in this
team
lineup.
banned.
Let's see. Okay, Slark, alright. Not that bad. They don't have that much disable, and he can get the Stardar's ultimate off with the Dark Pact, so that's
also
good.
natural Silver Edge builder, so you have that countered with Phantom Assassin.
Yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
Just a matter of getting the tier off the ground. I mean, both PA and Slark are very snowball oriented almost, and you're gonna have a harder time playing from behind.
And Viper goes to ban, yeah. Not surprised there. Viper will be a really good pick. And now they need maybe Puck? No, Puck is already banned. And they ban Queen of Pain also. I like these bans targeting Mickey.
5 seconds.
But it can be dual mid, you know, so it's kinda hard to ban. Okay, TA. Well, TA is good ban. I like that.
Yep.
I mentioned before, like they could push the towers with TA. They have the starter ultimate with TA minus armor synergy, so they could blow anyone up with that. And yeah.
So with the Phantom Assassin already, are you still looking for another hero that
10 seconds
can just do
remaining.
physical damage as
Team
well?
picked.
Ultimate lane, I mean Shadow Fiend would be the one
Alright.
remaining now. Are you looking for something like a DK even? Wouldn't hate that.
Yeah,
Extra stuns for
DK,
Storm.
DK will be good. Like they definitely need hero that can push the towers now. Because they have, I mean, Brewmaster is okay, but
10 seconds remaining.
let me think.
5 seconds remaining.
I think DK
mean, this
would be a pretty good one here. Or perhaps
I'm
Death
thinking.
Prophet would be the other one that I'm thinking
Yeah,
about.
it's not that bad. They ban most heroes that like win Storm Spirit, so I mean can counter him on the lane. I like that Storm pick. It's really clever. It's really good also because there's not too much control against Storm Spirit. So it feels they need some kind of control against Storm Spirit and Stark in this game that can control the how they move and stuff. But Puck is banned. Out of good heroes are banned. Maybe the DK or Death Prophet. Those are definitely options.
Yep. Things with Death Prophet, the control that you have is from the silence, so if Slug gets his Q off, or once you have BKB on that hero, Stormsword, he can just pull the Yules if he's really worried about that. Once that's counted out, then you can't really rely on that anymore.
Yeah, and also the Death Prophet ultimate is physical. OD, okay.
Okay.
Well, that's okay. I mean, it's a bit more late game approach, but they have a leech, so they can just do a lane.
You can also win the lane against Stormsword, right?
Yeah. OD is fine. It's also like when they just get BKB on OD, he should be quite powerful in this game. But yeah, I like both teams' drafts. I think I like Serbia's draft more. I think that Storm Spirit pick was really good.
Yeah.
We'll see how this goes.
Well, I have seen Slugs just go absolutely insane. There's some very good control between the rest of the heroes here. Just thanking Battle Disruptor, just a super solid opening. But Team Sweden, on the other hand, you have the Lich, which is very strong. Brewmaster, who can mix things up. That Slaughter PA combo. Well, it should be a good match here to round us out for the first set of games here on the secondary stream.
Yeah.
Right. Here we are again. Important points for both of these teams too. Crazy results already with Serbia losing to UK. That should have been in the bag for them, but it turns out it wasn't. And then, but they also won against Danish Dynamite, which is also maybe not something that you would expect. So Serbia, all over the place right now.
Serbia seems to be black horse of this tournament. But
Yeah.
yeah, we'll see what happens. So yeah, drafting wise, I mean, I think I like that Storm Spirit pick is just really strong, but yeah, we'll see. It's quite even, and the Brewmaster, of course, that's gonna do some work here. And it seems I'm just trying to think how the lane. PA is gonna be easy lane, definitely, but will Lich be with him or is Lich gonna be with OD or Brewmaster? That's gonna be the question. I think they have to put Lich safe lane actually, because they cannot leave PA alone against Batrider. No way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's gonna be probably Lich with PA.
Well, it doesn't even start with the stick or enough money to build a straight up wand. A bit awkward here for now. Yeah, Arcane might just decide to just deny one of the creeps, either mid or bottom. Probably mid, because Brewmaster should be alright anyway. I don't know, it kinda depends on where the thinking is at. For now, LeBron just blocking up mid as per usual.
The battle begins.
We shall see.
Okay, it seems Lich gonna be with Brewmaster on the first laning stage at least. I'm not sure if I like this. I feel Batrider might be a problem, but we'll see how they handle it. They need sticks ASAP on PA and yep.
It's so odd. In Sacrifice, it's a deny, right? You get the experience, but it doesn't show up as CS.
Yeah, that's I don't know why they
So odd.
haven't shown that yet, but oh well.
Oh,
Let's
top
see how
lane
this
bad
goes.
order. Being punched quite heavily actually here before it can get too many stacks off. The Insane who's wrapping around through tree lines, so that'll work out well. Yeah, Ark and Gorks up against the trial and LeBron. That's what Burstrike available. They can finish to jump too. It's a dead Lich. Insane gets a triple crush, but they can't really do anything else. No follow-up slow here from Brumas, anything. Just a couple of punches going the other way.
Yeah, that's a good champ. Really well played by Serbia. And yeah, this is problem now because now Batrider gonna have good time and PA is not gonna enjoy his time on this lane. So Lora has to play really passively and avoid getting too many stacks. Otherwise he will just die.
Gonna level 2 now from this creep wave here. Very easily, but yeah, I can also understand wanting to try and exploit the Slag before it's level 6 because best of times is not exactly the best laner. Until he gets that region. He starts with 2 sets of tangos and a healing cell.
Look top.
Oh. Is it happening? Level 2.
Yeah,
Grizzly
it's
and start to run down. Lord does have stick charges available, but not really going to matter, is it? Not going to. Oh, maybe it is. He gets a jump off because of it.
Radiant's top
Still
tower is under attack.
Oh, Lora just
gotta get the kill here almost himself. If there's any sort of wraparound, there's the play from Insania.
That was close.
Whew.
Well played by Lora though. That stick was good and yeah, knowing the limits of the PA.
Yep.
Alright.
Grizzly is actually out of region, doesn't have a self of his own. Just have to walk
Yeah, he
away.
has to go back.
How's his middle lane going? So far, Boranisha actually able to keep up quite nicely with Mecha. And there are no pointed after imprisonment just yet. Maybe that explains it. Instead, he goes for the arcane orb harassment. Starting to get ahead a little bit more. Better back up top. I think Sweden will continue to just leave Loda alone, or lagging again, or just not saying anything. I'm a little bit worried. But as I say, that Insane, yeah. Wrapping around up top, Loda jumping onto Grizzly, trying to force things out here. Not a lot of stacks up on him yet either, so that's the Firefly not doing too much. Grizzly being punched, slowed down. He might just end up going down here. Insane, yeah, one more hit with a big old scepter.
Yeah, well played by them. Yeah, this Batrider is done actually. Like, he is gonna be level 5 when he comes back and he's still level 2 with that, so yeah, just Lora single-handedly won this lane with that good bait move he did before. So, well played by him, and yeah, if this Batrider gonna miss... Well, he's gonna get XP actually from this wave now, so it's not gonna be that
Radiant's top
bad,
tower
but
is
well,
under attack.
still good for a team.
Yep.
And meanwhile, Lich doing the Lich things, just denying that golden XP from Stark.
Going slightly behind in terms of CS. He's still managing to get most of the creeps that come here. He's still level 3, Gorks matching him on that for the most part. What it also does is just keep the attention away from mid, so OD can just keep getting better and stronger, but Boranisha, again, still keeping up with CS so far. Right now though, Emperor, no further slows available as he pushed all of that onto Swift Ending, who still had a stealth. But he's out of region now, gets crushed up by Insane, yeah? And starting to be an issue. What's his last tango? I mean, the support still have a few, I believe. Yeah, to drop those couple of the stick charges, but it's still quite far away from level 6. If Sweden, they can keep doing this, might be able to zone him out even back to lane for a while. Or back out of the lane.
Yeah, and Lebron and Insane is having fun, hugging themselves. Both have Trangers at level 2. Okay. Random stun. Doesn't really do anything.
Make sure to get the love tap off with that cost finale.
Yeah. Showing the dominance, I guess. But yeah, the top lane now, it's like Bat got some XP, he catched up, so he's level 4 now. PA is level 5, and yeah, I think lane is now becoming hard for PA. I mean, it was easy before because Bat wasn't that high level, but now he's level 4, so Yeah. Oh, but wait, they are going. And no stacks on PA, so this might be a kill.
Zenia with a crush. Only got the Firefly off, starting to work away. No crit potential just yet, so it's only dagger slow. But no vision here on the Grazine. He's up on a small piece high ground.
I'm not sure if I like the TP. He gotta just like go to the shrine or TP to the shrine, you know.
Yeah.
But it's okay, I guess. Better be safe than sorry. And yeah.
Probably
It
a
seems
decent shrine for later.
team having network dominance at least at the moment. Not that much, but well, the mid lane has the biggest factor. Like OD is definitely winning mid lane.
Well, he's been doing a good job keeping up so far, but now he's just starting to jungle it up already.
Then again, Storm will catch up with kills, so okay, bottom.
Let's go, one. Catching on Lich again.
They got, yeah, that's good.
And top lane though, keep trying to bring down Grizzy. This time though, with a TP reaction from LeBron, Loda started to be slowed down quite a bit. And maybe jump towards the creeps. Walk
Nah,
past.
Loda's dead.
Tower is under attack.
Or should be at least.
First cycle connects.
Oh wait,
Firefly's
no,
ended
no,
actually, so it's jumping back towards the creeps. Very interesting.
But
Neutral
there's
creeps
the
on both sides
break.
actually falling down
That's
there,
gonna
but yeah.
happen. Oh what? He missed! He missed the flame break.
Dire's
He's
Well,
still
he's
dead.
still,
is under
yeah.
attack.
Same time though, elsewhere on the map, the rest of Sweden also dies. Holy
Oh,
shit. Insania as well as Gorks down bottom. Not sure how that happened.
They dived a bit and something went wrong, and yeah. Oh, and Glim's gonna come.
Oh,
goodbye, Lich.
okay.
Wait.
Right on top of him. So
Brewmaster
it's
is
kind of low
coming
on health. He does have another jump. Gorks back from the dead. He's looking for the slow.
Level
It's
15
up,
months.
but yeah, it's another jump.
He's fine.
Dire's top tower.
If
is under
Emperor
attack.
knows about this region rune. Seems not. Oh, wait. Is he gonna check it? Oh, they're just gonna use the shrine. Okay, that's good. Alright.
That'll be enough.
Yeah, looking good for Serbia at the moment, to be honest. Like, I don't think they should have won this bottom lane, but they are winning it. And Storm is also like, okay, team is winning mid, but like Storm is gonna catch up eventually with kills, and he can farm jungle, so it's not that bad. And in the other hand, well, Loda is a bit more farm than Stark, but it's still quite easy kill. And now Bat is level 6, so he has to be careful. Too many napalm stacks and he's dead.
It's always the case. But at least he does have this coup de grace available now. Coup de grace? It's the best way to pronounce it. I know that some people get a bit jumpy about that. I'm trying not to mess it up. LeBron though, he's got himself an Invis rune. They could turn into something more, especially if Insania thinks that's work together again up in Scruzine. Loda, 1 stack, 2 stacks. LeBron not pulling the trigger just yet here. Loda just jumping to his friend. That'll be all good. I think they're gonna hit another timing where some more kills will happen in this bottom lane particularly here once Brewmaster's level 6, but also this tri-laning down here actually falling behind in that regard quite a bit compared to Slark.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know. This Raptor was such a good pick. Like, I mean, it's kind of basic thing to pick it against Brewmaster, you know, but it's still, I have to say, it's good because when he gets level 6, they can just burst down the Brewmaster. Oh, look at this kid, he's dead.
Glimpse into jump, okay. That's not
Wait,
the ice armor, so now Swift didn't slow down. Does have the ultimate walk fall back on as well as magic wand, so he's never going to die there, but missing out on the kill at the very least, so okay. Proving to be a little bit tankier than he used to be just a little while ago. But it's not just disrupt, it's even just a Slark, because mostly, even if you are keeping the Brewmaster away from CSing himself, he's always just gonna spam the Drunken Haze. But Slark is one of the viewers that can actually deal with that by just purging it off constantly, so he can secure last hits despite that. So he's keeping up decently well himself. At the same time, Load on the other map, on the other end, has been getting much freer farm than we maybe anticipated here with the Bat Rider in this lane and being left alone for the most part.
Yeah, this Bat Rider is gonna be a huge issue for the team. Like, when he gets Blink Dagger, they can just kill OD or PA so easily. Like, the problem what Team doesn't have, they don't really have any defensive answers when they get Lasso or this Raptor ulti. That's like really a huge problem. I mean, okay, they have OD, they have Astral Imprisonment, okay. But that's it, nothing else.
Yeah. Same time though, OD is one of these heroes that can go completely out of control if you're not careful. And he's sitting well on top of the net worth chart if you look at it. He's almost at 5k. Compare that to Storm was sitting at 3.2. Or Ninja just constantly force up the farm up the jungle, which is not all that efficient here compared to just laning farming experience.
Yeah, and
So-
Batrider is getting free farm at the moment, so
Yeah.
it's not looking good for team.
I know. It's gonna be a lot on a Batrider though. Like if he doesn't find these connections once he has the Blink Dagger, then I can see team running away with this.
Yeah. I agree with that.
We also have
Then
to
again,
we also have yet to see the
there's-
Brewmaster have an impact, right? He just hit his level 6.
Yeah,
That's
and
another wild
it
card.
seems Serbia's doing the smoke now. They wanna kill the OD.
Yep.
Or PA even. Okay, they go OD. They like, and that's the one they should go because OD is the only one that's actually having good game right now. So Ak has good position. He's behind him and he has ulti. Okay, it seems Serbia just decided. Okay, he's not coming too deep. We're just gonna go top.
And
back
Wicked is
TP,
keeping to the right hand
oh.
side here, knowing that people are missing. But now, okay, Insania might tank in the gank. Runs into them. Static Storm not being committed just yet. The Glimpse also still available if they need it. He will fall here, but Sweden, they want to fight. LeBron, they just need some protection though, and they don't have it.
Kill is a kill, so
Yeah.
it's fine. And they even, I would even rotate and direct anything out of it. So, oh wait, Disruptor is he dead?
Should be fine. Bornija coming in.
Yeah.
Into manage to zip out. Mika actually catches him with that. Insania can walk up for the crush. Could be a kill here.
Oh.
1, 2, 3. Static Storm actually cannot get the orb off. Was sitting just on the edge, so Bornija will survive. Insania still, as Swift Ending makes rotation. Bornija going in deep here. Can get another crush off, but now a few right clicks from Mika will finish him off in return together with Arc's ultimate. They make a 2-for-2 trade out of it across the map because Phantom Assassin did get run down up top. That was the epicenter being used. That looks good together with the lasso.
Yeah,
That was gonna happen eventually.
The good news for the team was that they killed the Storm Spirit, but then again PA dying the Sand King bat, and the problem is also that PA is getting contested all the time, you know? But Stark is having like free farm. It's still interesting because actually PA has equal farm to Stark, but like I think that's gonna change soon.
Yep.
But yeah, it feels like PA is just getting contested and pressured all the time. Stark is just he can do what he wants.
Radiant's middle
So yeah,
tower
we'll see.
is under
Actually,
attack.
actually a bit of a problem, as I said, because talking about heroes getting out of control, Slark is one of these that you don't want to let run away with the game. He gets to a point where he has Shadow Blade and a couple of levels and later stats that allows him to just do a lot of damage and then also duck in and out of these fights.
And look at this Sand King. He almost have a blink. That's actually insane.
Yeah. Again, I'm looking at Gorks. He finished up his own Blink Dagger just a short while ago. But we have not seen a single Bruce Split yet. I think they're looking for one now, I would imagine. Also, have some wards on the Lich, plop down. Plop down up on the high ground though, that'll be seen immediately. A bit annoying. The pre-sentry. We're still gonna get Emperor now. I'll just commit for it. And load up with a kill.
Radiant's top tower
Getting closer
is under
towards the
attack.
Battle Fury.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Soldier's fortune.
Cuisine though himself, a couple hundred gold away from his own blink. Sand King, even closer than that even. Now, okay, just gonna go. Cuisine, down to half health already. TP coming through, gets the lasso off though. Now with the ultimate being committed, they'll get that kill finally. But Swift Ending being the first to make that rotation, immediately trading for PA, blink away from Gorgs, but right into Boronisha.
Way too aggressive. No, I mean, that's not worth it. No way. And they even got a kill on the
Radiant's
Storm and
middle
Stark,
tower
so
is under
yeah.
attack.
Nice rotation still. But meanwhile, mid though, they're gonna get the mid tower now, so that's good news for the team.
Radiant's middle tower has
And yeah,
fallen.
Mickey is like, he's farmed with OD.
Doesn't even have a Midas, that's the other thing, right? Sometimes you see ODs go for that Midas with this kind of a net
Yeah.
worth and then just continue forward, but that would also mean that you're not exactly as fight combat effective with this kind of a net worth. But he's sitting at 7k without that, 2 kills and just a lot of last hits and the tower's going down.
Is under attack.
And he
They
already
wanna
has
fight.
Hurricane Pike and he has a Blink Dagger queued up next, and yeah, they indeed want to do that. Tower still alive into the 9 range now, they get the 4 staff into the banishment, glimpse back for a little while, but Blink forward from Gork, no ultimate for him. They're still slowing down Emperor, he should end up falling. With the follow-up from Arcane, he's looking for more. Was just finishing him up himself. Once he finds him inside the trees, eventually Mika just says, nope,
Maybe a bit,
I'll take it instead.
Maybe a bit misplay from Emperor. There's no way they can kill the Storm. And they were like, he was like, okay, I'm gonna help him, and yeah, he just died.
The save your buddy syndrome.
Yep.
Striking again.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
OD with an extra kill,
Radiant's
and
top tower is under
oh,
attack.
it was just 7k gold a minute ago. Now it's gonna be beyond 8k with that extra last hit in the tower.
Radiant's top tower is
Meanwhile, Insane is just farming his blink. And yeah, it's actually, I mean, it's looking kind of bad for team, but it seems they're catching up. I like this decision Mikey did, like as I said, not making Midas, going for items and just like fighting. Because he knows that Loda is gonna be like the guy who's gonna farm in this game, so he wants to fight and help his team.
Yep.
And he's also quite high level 13. So that's really good.
Yep. Loda was a little bit too aggressively here. The epicenter being channeled up. LeBron gonna look for the kill, finds a burst strike, and Dice off committed as well on top of the pounds. No way out of this one, but Forstuff's in, needs to W. Well, maybe not. Thunderstrike's not gonna be enough. Loda somehow survives this. What? How?
One threats, I think. I don't know. He just made that passive, you know, and only magic damage. It's good. I don't know.
Was
They
epicenter?
committed. Yeah,
Epicenter
epicenter
static
is
storm and like a Slark nuke. I don't understand this at all. But
has fallen.
threats value, you know,
yeah, I
giving
guess.
that extra HP. Loda knows which had flamed,
Radiant's
but Loda
bottom
knows.
tower is under attack.
I mean, that's probably the reason he survived, that he made threats, so yeah.
Yep.
Some good plays there. And yeah, meanwhile Storm farming the Bloodstone,
Dire's top tower is
sunking
under
behind him with Blink ready. I like this move. And Mickey is just pushing with OD.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Oh,
under
they smoked,
attack.
I mean team smoked actually now.
Don't want to let them get away with that scot-free here. Doesn't quite have the battlefield just yet. He's
Radiant
far away from that.
structures are fortified.
so just farm the old-fashioned way, but yeah, it doesn't look like Zoe want to commit too
Radiant's
much.
bottom
Or Ninja
tower
kind of
is
low
under
on
attack.
mana.
Radiant's bottom tower
Still working
has
away at that
fallen.
Bloodstone. I'll have it soon
Dire
enough.
are scanning.
Meanwhile, down bottom. Tower also fell. Mika, he's just a monster. That's just what
Yeah,
it comes down to. All 3 tower last hits, even he's sitting at almost 10k. And even 20 minutes into the game.
Yeah, Mikkel got so much items actually right now, like, it's insane. And let's see. PA soon battle for it's not that bad, you know.
Right now, like, Loda goes further and then he'll be intercepted, but right now Zerbia is kind of wasting a lot of time, just farming a couple of jungle camps here and there. Waiting for someone to show up top, but been not having a lot of vision in that area, but a lot of vision down in the jungle, not seeing anything. Bottom lane being pushed in, like, this is so obvious, isn't it? That Zerbia is looking for something, so instead they group up themselves,
Yeah, and
put
they
some pressure
counter
on
up
the tier
there.
2. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
we like
good.
this map movement.
I mean, this is the safest place for PA to farm anyway, because there's like 2 wards here, so they have good vision.
Structures are fortified. Dire's
Oh,
top
what?
tower
Insane,
is
yeah, that's
under
not a place to go. Okay. Oh, Klimt.
Back immediately, alright.
Oh no, they can go on Brewmaster. Oh no. Oh, okay. I mean, if they will jump on Brewmaster instantly with like Disruptor and Sand King, they're gonna kill him, but I don't think they
Dire's top
had
tower
vision
is
of him.
under attack.
Oh no.
Go with this
Oh
one.
no.
Brazine does
That
have the
might
blink
be
dagger now. Blink. Ah, nice.
Oh! She made it.
Darkstorm also a lot of time wasted here. Still take out in a little bit, but he should be able to get his ultimate off. Meanwhile, they're gonna go onto the backlines. They want to try and punish Mika, but pops the ultimate. Not really doing too much. Another imprisonment to buy some more time for the rest of the team to turn things around. 2 heroes down. Do it. Make it a third one. Loda getting himself a double kill. Mika is still alive. The burst strike will finish him off, but LeBron has to pay with his own life for it.
That's still a really good fight on team. Such a good like execution, like she baiting that plus and
Yeah.
Mika was ready with a blink. That was really well played.
That was... Like, you still end up where you're being dragged to after that imprisonment. So the static storm was put out, but it was way too late. And then rest of Zerbia also just trying to punish Mika, but him just with his levels and everything proving to be quite tanky and resilient. They barely got him in the end, but a 4-4 trade, kind of crazy.
Indeed, indeed. And yeah, now it's like Alliance is. I mean, not Alliance. Team is getting there. Yeah, I'm confused.
Not quite, not quite.
But yeah, team is like trying to get the vision back from the jungle, and they see one observer. Unfortunately, there's the one observer on the lane also, but yeah, it's still fine. And yeah, I actually think team has the advantage of this game at the moment. Like they want to get Roshan at some point though, because they have the minus armor from corrosive haze, so they can just get the Roshan really easily. But yeah, they don't have to force it. They can just farm up a bit. OD is having a really good game, and then they get the BKBs. I think the BKBs are the timing for them. Before that, it's quite hard to fight if it's like proper fight without like having good plays like that. But yeah, BKBs, and then they can do whatever they want.
Got on Bornesia, Insania with the blink crush, amplified damage. Ooh.
Oh, he just dies.
He just melted completely. And well, lucky for him that he didn't finish up the Bloodstone just yet, because these 2 kills would have been down to very low charges indeed. Bottom Swift ending with the Shadow Blade, looking for something still, and LeBron with a setting up for Loda. That failed once before, TP through, and imprisonment glimpse back onto Mika. Loda should still end up falling here with the follow-up, but Insania triple crush. Now Ake with the ultimate. They're gonna trade for 2 more at least and make it a 3rd one. Gorks coming in from the backlines. They're getting the core kills, but they're paying so much for it.
Yeah, Mika is playing really well with his OD. Always on the right place, on the right time.
Is under attack.
And Loda actually almost survived. Like, if Insania crash hold me like 1 second before, I think Loda would have survived, and it won't be catastrophic for Serbia. But yeah, it's still good for team, and yeah, it starts to look more and more that team is gonna take this game to home.
Yep.
The Russian will be definitely a key factor here. The problem is though that they cannot go without BKBs. Team cannot go without BKBs, but neither can Serbia, because they don't really have anyone to kill a Russian with. But yeah, team has like Brewmaster, PA, Saladar, of course. The minus armor is really good. Do they have medallions yet? No. Okay.
I have a question for you, because didn't they change Bloodstone that you start with 16 charges now?
No,
I think that was
I'm
a
not
patch
sure.
or something like that.
Yeah, they did. Actually, yeah, they did.
But if you look at the Soulsword now, he actually has 14 charges. If you hover over the Bloodstone, the passive description says begins with 16 charges.
Huh.
Although, please.
Unplayable.
Literally unplayable. It's not the biggest of deals, but for a hero like Storm, like, at some point you gotta make the argument, yeah, every bit of mana region counts.
But are you sure he didn't just die? Well, no, because it will be way less charges.
Yeah, like he literally just picked it up, so.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I don't know. Gotta make an angry Reddit thread about it, I guess.
Top tower.
Free karma.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Can't believe that hasn't been fixed yet, because that seems like the kind of thing that would be on Reddit almost immediately.
Dire's top tower is under
The patch has been a while, so when they
Radiant's
changed that,
bottom
right?
tower is under attack.
What a time to be alive. Alliance is back and Navi is back. Alright.
It's good, man.
Well, yeah. Seems Mika decided he's just gonna go Hex. I like that also. No, like he has like 4 stuff and Hurricane Bug. I mean Hurricane Bug and Blink. So he doesn't really need the BKB, because if he just like position himself and let like Brewmaster and Slardar take the initiation, he can just like always get to the fight and without getting stunned or disruptor ulted. So I like this. It's good.
Messed up
And
this
Hex
time
is
though. It
also
didn't get the
really
tower last hit.
Yeah.
So
And
it's
if
just
they get
broken.
If they get Hex on the Stark, there's no way he can take the Hex off. Like, Hex is so good against Stark now. I mean, there's been memes about it, but, you know, I had a game, one pop.
Oh, there we go. Smoke up. Brewmaster doesn't get the ultimate off. He gets an initiated on, follow from LeBron, but it's still super damn tanky. Now the last soul stacks from everything being dropped, and they will find Gorks. And this time doesn't look like Sweden's gonna have an easy time counter-initiating. But, as I say that, Nika comes through. Same for Loda. 1, 2. Looking for more. 3rd one. Swift ending. We'll get the jump across. That's insane. I can find a godly jump with a blink crush and be able to find him. That was really close in. There was literally everything, including the kitchen and the bathroom sink, being thrown to make sure that Gorks does not get the split off, because if he does, it turns out even worse. As it stands, they still lose 2 heroes. And with Loda as well as as well as Insania's still alive. They're gonna be able to find Roshan and the Grisine. Too greedy.
Yeah, this is kinda Eto GG. I think with this Aegis they might even go to the high ground and get the racks, we'll see. But yeah, OD gonna have soon, Hex is gonna get level 20. PA is comebacking in this game, almost Lincoln's. Oh yeah, that's...
Oh, there was a hero there.
Yeah.
Okay, he got the tower. Yay.
I kind of feel in this game that Storm Spirit haven't really achieved anything. Like, he's just dying. Like, I mean, it's not his fault, but it just seems like... It just feels like Serbia haven't really got any good team fights for a while, you know. They committed everything on PA, then they committed everything on Brewmaster, and they just... I don't think they can fight like that.
Yeah.
They cannot just, like, do that. Because, like, what, last or 4 team fights in the row has been like that, like...
Yep.
Okay, Serbia gets one kill, but then Sweden comes and turns around and, like, just kills everybody else,
Yep.
so...
Because they,
Yeah, I think
keep going on these
Serbia's
targets.
calm
Keep going on these targets that are so hard to kill. And as you said, they commit everything to it, and then they have nothing left, really. Borunisha, oh no! He gets found out!
I'm not sure if what he was doing, maybe he was thinking they don't have vision on him, but it's daytime, so you know the buildings have big vision, and you know then if enemy sees you, they probably want to kill you, so... Anyway.
Also the Hex reveal, so it's a really good kill to get with that. That's another 10 charges.
By the
no
way,
matter what it
the
started at.
Twitch gave us info that Bluestone used to start with 12 charges, and now it should be 14, so the tooltip is false.
Okay.
Yeah, there should be 14, but yeah. Thanks to chat. So useful.
Well.
Anyway, top Stark is just getting his BKB, that's what he really needs. I mean, it's both for the same team, like PA wants his... Okay, he actually went Lincoln's, and now he's gonna go BKB. I like that because the Batrider loss is the only way they can kill PA.
Yeah.
Oh, nice try by team, but yeah,
Lanes, Nada. I just used his Q. Now the Blink Hex, 1, 2, 3. Mika does not have the hammer available now. The Invis is still alive. Aki unable to help out because Grisine sacrificing himself. So he's still healing up. They have the vision now, but not through the ultimate. Mika still a couple of right clicks away. The Ghost Scepter keeping Lich alive. So Aki will still not survive because of the damage over time. Grisine gonna get that kill. A killing spree actually. It will be a 1-for-1 trade. Probably the best that Serbia can hope for at this point.
Yeah, this game is... It's hard for Serbia. They need the BKB on Stark, and I don't know, like... It feels like... I mean, if I won't be them, I will be so tilted right now, because, you know, you have perfect jumps, you commit everything to one hero, but then everything goes to farce anyway, so yeah, you need to get some items now, I think. And I mean, I like this. Storm Spirit is just split pushing now. But then again, it's hard to split push when enemy has Hex and Blink. And there's like Starter also. So if they get one stun on him or Hex is dead. So he has to take that consideration. But he's going Lincoln, and when he got the Lincoln, he can probably push way more easier. But yeah, we'll see. And Slark, he needs BKB and MKB after that, I feel, to kill that PA.
Now Sweden continue to use his Aegis to ensure that these pushes cannot really be responded to easily. It's the last remaining outer tier tower, easily being taken care of. And looking for more, but they would have to fight into all of these teamfights ultimates. It could still be a little bit scary, especially with the Aegis about to expire. Still a minute left on it though now. The Blink last one to make it. Could turn something insane. Misses the stun. There's the burn strike to follow up, and well, Loda's gonna come back. Mika, not so much. She will be brought down in the middle of that too. Swift ending, looking for the backlines here. Finds to jump onto Lich. Ghost Scepter will delay the actual kill. And now, Sanya, Loda, well, at least get that one kill, forced out an immediate buyback. But they have to get out. Bruce Split in the middle too, but is Scorch gonna be fine? No, he's not. Cannot get the blink off after he turns back in his normal form. So that's another one down. Really successful defense here for Serbia. Sweden maybe going a little bit too ham. Lincoln Sphere not being thrown out onto your DOD in time.
They got the good target now. They killed the OD, so that was the big reason they won the fight. OD didn't get ulti off or Hex, so a really good jump by Storm Spirit. And, yeah, well played by Serbia. Now they just need, like, I think they should buy Gem and get map control back to theirs. Oh, okay. That was some LeBron. LeBron tried to stun but missed. But yeah, I think they should get Gem actually now on Batrider. I mean, maybe Disruptor can buy it, or Sand King even, but they definitely need some map control back. Because if you look now, team's map control, they have really good vision. Like, they have next to their mid tower, tier 1, well, old mid tier 1 tower, and then there's like the ward next to the enemy shrine. This was really good special. Like, it shows the Batrider. If they see Batrider is farming, they can just split push as much as they want. Okay. What?
Yeah. Or you used to
No
crush,
stun.
needed a bash, but
Yeah.
you get it.
He needs to practice more starter in the pubs. Because if you are professional starter, you always first to pass, you know. That's how it goes.
And if you have 100 slaughter games this month, then that passive turns into a button that you can press.
Yeah.
Prime the bash, you know.
Anyway, yeah, it seems game has slowed down a bit now. Like, it just needs items. OD wants BKB, PA wants. Oh, you could.
Oh, he has
BKB,
BKB now, so yeah.
Right.
Mentioned
So
before,
probably,
this was gonna be the
Abyss
timing
Cell,
soon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's getting Abyss Cell next. Oh, bottom? Oh, okay, it's just farm. I just had to jump. I was like, okay, what's something gonna
Relax,
happen?
dude.
Nope.
Relax.
Oh,
Even though
no.
mid lane, that's could be a little bit more
Disruptor,
insane.
my
Yeah.
boy.
Alright, he's dead. That's fine though. Borny Giant continuing with the long zip. Loda's there, another TP to the safe lane. The rest of the team need to wrap around, but it looks like there's a
This
haste
is good,
to
like
work with.
Serbia is just split pushing, forcing them to defend. So team isn't really getting anything out of this. Yeah, Storm's going Shivas, and I like this. Like, if Storm gets Shivas and Hex, he's gonna be really in good position in this game. Oh no, they have Vision Name actually. But he got a Lincoln, so if they want to jump on him, OD has to like blink force stuff him and then Hex him. Oh wait, just
Yeah. Out of range.
it's
of
really
as well.
like if Storm is paying attention, it's really hard to kill him with that Lincoln. Oh,
Now, okay.
nice.
Rezine's still sitting around. They didn't quite have vision of him. And
Meanwhile,
bottom
bottom.
2-2, yeah, that's LeBron actually finishing that one off.
And Kungen, LeBron, my boy, doing the split push thing. Alright. Yeah, Oda's
So-
gonna farm up, getting the bash here, and Stark is going. I think he has to go MKB. Like, I don't see any other option here. Because if he doesn't go MKB, I think they're gonna have problems killing the PA.
You have to break from the silver edge, but it's not really going to be enough. Oda's sitting at 2.4k health points already. He is also going to get more once he has the Abyssal Blade completed.
Yeah.
It's also, like, attack speed is also not bad on the slugs, so this new kicking bar is not something that he really worries about. So many
I
heroes
feel
that got buffed on, I feel like.
Yeah, I hope that Disruptor gets some items. You know, it feels bad, man, to see Disruptor now. Like, playing it myself, you know, you basically suffer until you get level 20.
Oh,
But
yeah.
when you get level 20, it's like, life is good. But
It's
before
180
that, it's
TPM.
like, help. Because, you know, you don't really wanna run Disruptor as position 4, and it's like, well, it's a good hero, but needs the items, need the levels. But if this goes to late game and you get like level 20 with Disruptor and level 15, that cast range is insane. I think
Mika
Team wanna force something now though.
smoked up. Mika revealing himself. Rezine blinking in here. Okay, can't quite get the lassos. All of a sudden the smoke is dropped. Thankfully gets the way back out. So the smoke will not turn into anything. Meanwhile on bottom, LeBron is split pushing sanking. It's a new
Bro,
meta,
my
guys.
boy. I like
Coming
this.
to
Serbia is like,
pub near you.
yeah, Serbia is not letting them go high ground freely. Oh,
Yeah, jumping on Slaughter as he went for the dust to try and catch the standing. Manzania is next to the shrine, but he's still gonna die. Meanwhile, the rest of his team though coming through. The Lich Ultimate actually not bouncing properly. He's still gonna get the kill on the sanking. 1-for-1 trade, not the worst. Swift ending. Will be able to weave his way out of
It's
there.
still good trade. It's so much space.
Yeah.
The rest of the team and forcing team to go defend. Like, this is the thing. Team really wants to go to the high ground now, but like Serbia is just split pushing all the time. It's Storm Spirit, Sand King, and forcing them back to defend.
They also
they
use
have
the
to.
Brew Split for that. Like, very far away from level 25, so it's still a really, really long cooldown. What more items are you looking for next year on Serbia? I mean, you mentioned the Shiva Sunstorm. Swift Ending has the BKB now, and yeah, he does have the BKB queued up next. They're gonna go again. This time on Mika here. If they can finish this kill, it would be big, but it does get from Prisman off for the time being. The rest of his team needs to come and try and help, but Gorks, well, he doesn't even have the Brute Blade. Arcade doesn't have his ultimate. The BKB will prevent any sort of going on the Bad Rider. Now Gorks next on the list. Now he's suffering from the Savior Body Syndrome. Two very important heroes going down. Now, all of a sudden, Serbia really chipped away completely at this netball fleet that Sweden had. And guess what? Roshan will respawn in 20 seconds.
Huh. Oh, yeah, well. That's good for Serbia. Serbia is back in business. But yeah, MKB for Slark, Hex for Storm Spirit definitely. Maybe someday Aghanim for Disruptor. I mean, I hope I see that guy, but I don't, it's like this. Yeah. Feels bad. I mean, this Disruptor guy, he's in my heart. He's my boy. Having hard time playing that 5 position, doing everything for the team, being level 13 while your cores are almost 25. Feels bad, man.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, but they're gonna get Russian now, and yeah, I actually think Serbia's gonna win this game. At least it's looking like that.
Then you have the momentum swinging in their favor now with the Aegis as well as the cheese in their hands. Aegis actually on Slark, not on the Stormsword, which is a bit interesting. But I guess Boroniji feels that they don't have enough lockdown to bring it down anyway, so should always be able to get the cheese off.
I like that actually, because if you think about it, if he gets like oh, actually no, nothing. Actually,
well, I mean, you can eat it mid-jump, so if you are looking for the really long zip for the instant bursts down on someone like a Lich, then yeah, you can start the zip, you can eat the cheese in the meantime to get the more mana burst. That's one thing that I can think about on top of that, if you want to be a bit cheesy, if you will.
Maybe they were just thinking, you know, yeah. Maybe they are just thinking that, you know, if...
Rush!
Okay.
I think it's here though, Stag Storm forced out, but not much more.
Yeah, they are probably thinking that Storm Spirit won't die anyway, you know, so that's why they gave him the... Because, I mean, he's kinda strong. Shiva's armor and Lincoln's and, yeah, it's Storm after all. I feel the Serbia will do something now. Smoke and, well, they use Disruptor ulti, so now they have to wait that, but some smoke, get a pick. They are really strong at the moment, but I mean, farming's okay for them also. If they get Hex on Storm Spirit, that's gonna be huge. Okay, it seems it's gonna go BKB. Alright. BKB is fine also.
Fine, I mean... Still have Loda, right? That's still forced to be reckoned with against that hero. If they manage to break the Lincolns through the BKB, that's the other thing. And can you even do that? I don't think so. They only have... I guess... Yeah, Phantom Strike does go through BKB. You can do that, but then you still have to get close for the Abyssal Blade, so it's... kind of defeats the purpose.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true.
I guess the Chain Frost? Still get the bounces.
No, Chain Frost doesn't go anymore.
Oh, that doesn't go anymore, right.
It used to. Good old times when enemy picks Enigma and then you just pick Lich and they're like, huh, enjoy that mini-stun. But no more. Those times are over. Oh yeah, it seems things are slowing down again. Just split pushing and farming.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Well... turn into one of these late game situations here eventually.
Yeah.
It's not unwinnable for Sweden still. Like Mika is still extremely farmed, so is Loda. Just need to try and catch a Storm Spirit off guard somehow.
Yeah, that's hard part of the game.
Yeah.
But the thing is also that, like, I mean, Lich late game is kinda not so good. It's like, I mean, okay, you get the cold talent and then you get like the ice armor, HP regen. Well, that's actually good. But other than that, you're kinda just armor bot, you know. So I feel that, in a way, when Disruptor gets Aghanim example, if he gets the Aghanim, He's gonna be really good in this game. Like, he's gonna do well.
They're
Oh,
gonna go. That's Grizzly, and this was smoked up, but they're gonna go on him, but he's still able to survive. The group are committed.
Oh,
BKB's
no.
low, but the lasso, if they can bring Nick again, that would be big. But for now, he's still alive. It's time to rack away. So ending down to below half health. Pops the ultimate here. Crush not really doing anything with all these BKBs, but you really get the damage in. He's jumping across, and a burn DG instant. She's just in time with the ultimate committed here from OD. Not enough to bring him down, but extra stuns. Boronija has to use the rest of his mana pool. Sweden somehow surviving the rest of that fight. None of them died. And
disaster for
yeah.
Serbia.
I'm not 100% sure how that worked, but Sweden, they got out of that.
Take a BKB off from OD, so OD managed to. They tried to kill OD so badly and they couldn't kill him, so
yeah,
that's just basically what happened. And
just
yeah.
tunnel vision and everything else.
They didn't have enough damage to be OD. I mean, if they want to kill OD, they have to start with the Sand King stun or something. Oh wait, Courier almost. But yeah, I actually think team they're gonna get the mid hacks now.
Get the creep bait, but there's a double catapult wave, so it's not going to die anytime soon. 2 heroes still down, 15 seconds. They should be able to get the tier 3 at the very least. Not sure if they want to commit for the racks. Swift ending, unforced some sort of reaction here. Oh, the PA, but yeah, I'm just gonna let that go.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
They've held on to their own base until this point, so now they can go for the shrine advantage. Perhaps even set up for the next Roshan. Aegis, Cheese, and Refresher Shot could be theirs, and until Brumas hits level 25, they could be quite useful for him to make sure to have that double split available. At the same time, also look for like double BKB on either PA or double Sanity's Eclipse for OD. That would almost be even crazier. More game winning than double blue split.
Radiant's
like
bottom shrine is under attack.
Yeah, smart play by PA. I mean, yeah, that he took the Abyssal, and Butlerfur is also fine. I lost my dove there. I had something to say, but I forgot. Anyway, back to the casting. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. I was saying, smart play by team. They went back, you know, not committing to the racks because it will be disaster for them if they continue. And yeah. OD has 25 now. Oh, that spell lifesteal is actually really good. Because if he gets a lot of stacks, and he can just full heal with ultimate.
Yeah.
And
level
Stark
25.
with Essence shift duration. Yeah, that's actually really powerful also. If it's a long fight, Stark is gonna hit a lot.
Radiant's top shrine is
Also
under
with the auto remnants.
It's good. Pushing the lanes.
Yeah.
Showing the vision also. Wait, actually, did they change it? I think Revenant do still give vision, right? Small vision.
Do, but
Yeah.
they probably nerfed it at some point. They keep nerfing vision things. Those are all the level 25s that we have. +5 coup de grace on PA. What's that? 20% chance now? Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Now make him.
Oh, bottom? Oh, it's a bait.
there.
Okay.
He's
He's going
going
back.
to
It's good.
Radiant's bottom shrine is
So
under attack.
both teams are just like, you know, waiting how things go down and farming. Like they want Scotty on Stark definitely, and I think. Oh, he's going. I got him. Oh, wait.
Oh,
Just
Oh, that's
save
Scotty.
him.
Radiant's bottom shrine has
that's
fallen.
Scotty.
I think he should go Hex. With Star Spirit, I mean.
Oh, Soul Storm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he is actually. Oh,
I mean, yeah, in a way,
know.
if they get a good jump with Sand King, you know, and then they like combo. But I would like to get. I
yeah,
think
but
Hex is. better,
once the
yeah.
BKBs come out, it's kind of worthless for this duration. Now,
Wait.
okay, they
Oh,
find
tower.
something. That's a bit of a greedy.
Team, hello. All right.
They
Step around
created
my
maybe.
Yeah.
Live for the days a little bit more.
Dire's
Looks like it might
top
just
tower
very well go down still. Yeah.
Okay.
Not sure about this one. Okay, if I can get Swift ending, one more click will do the trick, but they need the vision to have it now. Oh, what?
Oh, no. Bash.
Loda with the bashes! Jumps in just as he goes for the pounce and actually connects with that. Gets the bash. It was interesting to see, but
I have no idea why he didn't do ulti with Slark. I felt
yeah.
it was too crazy to save it like that, and he paid for it. But yeah, I don't know about this again. I mean, it's not bad. I think Hex is just. Well, let's see. It might work out if they get like good jump with Sand King, you know. Like team is bad,
Radiant's
poorly
top
positioned,
shrine is under attack.
and they get like 4-man, 5-man electric vortex. That might be a thing to do, but
Radiant's
yeah, we'll
top
see.
shrine has fallen.
And I'm
Be one
still
of
waiting
these-
this disruptor. Almost level 15. Oh, feels bad, man. Like, look at this disruptor. 2,700 net worth. I mean, that's position 5 life, dude. Right there.
I'm level 15 when everyone else is past level 20 already.
Yeah.
Well, they're coming in on ultimate, they just want to finish up the Rex. First set of Rex of the game, incidentally, they also lift up Disruptor to make sure that there are no shenanigans on that. And,
Yeah. Serbia shall try
yeah.
get something now. Oh, I like this. They won't get glimpse. And team seems to get away with this. Nice, well played.
Yep.
And yeah. They have Vlads. I think they're gonna get AC soon with Brewmaster next. Probably. Of course, wanna save that buyback. Shiva almost also ready on Mickey.
Radiant are
Actually, he got money for it. And with buyback.
Yep. 2,000 surplus, we'll pick it up right now from the side job.
The Russian is gonna be up fairly soon. Oh, DD bottom.
20 seconds.
That's
Yon Lora is...
everybody has buyback. Let me check. Sand King, Bat, and Disruptor, but everybody else has buyback. So the whole team has a buyback. So that's actually a big thing if they can like force a fight and then like buy back and get a Russian. But
Sneak
I
Roshan
don't
really fast
obviously-
right now.
Yeah, but obviously team doesn't know that Serbia doesn't have buybacks, and all the smoke comes out. They still have a DD on the PA.
And they see Boranija. He's zipping out here. LeBron and missed the crush. Now they lasso. This one with the no BKB just yet, but also no follow-up damage. They do immediately blow up the Sanking Grizine, trying to TP out. Nothing to cancel it actually through the BKB without Insania being dead for some lucky bashes.
Oh, that
Or Loda
was
for that
close.
matter. Hell,
If
that could have
he
been
got-
as
if-
disastrous.
Like Loria jumped on the Storm Spirit. Meanwhile, if he won't get the bastion on the Storm Spirit, he would have died, but he didn't.
Yeah.
So lucky for Serbia. But yeah, that's gonna be Russian for team, and I think if they get that Russian, Serbia gonna be in trouble. But we'll see. Maybe they can look at this Storm Spirit. He's going to position. He doesn't have Shiva though, but he got BKB ready, so he's gonna try.
Insania. There's no less available here. It's still on cooldown. Boranija still comes through and he'll take over. But that was space great from Insania. That's good to crush off. He expected that Serbia, well, they knew that Serbia, if they want to have a shot, they have to contest with Roshan. So they're going this way. Insania just offering himself up, making sure that the rest of the team has a space to finish the job. Aegis, Cheese, and Refresher shot now in the hands. And Mika, yeah, he's holding on to that. So look for the double Sanity's Eclipse. Double
He
Slash
actually
Hammer.
took kinetic field cooldown over cast range with Disruptor. I would have not done that, but I don't blame it. It might be good because in a way, well, we'll see how it works out. But I will definitely take the cast range on Disruptor.
Yeah.
Just because I mean, you're like you get longer range for ultimate, and you don't have to be so close to them. But yeah, maybe I think the way he's thinking, like, okay, that cast range won't help him anyway, you know. So he just wants like spam as many kinetic fields as he can in fight.
Yeah.
That's probably the way he's thinking. But yeah.
I mean, these fights,
Alright.
Sweden's gonna come to you, right? So cast range is
Yeah.
going to be that much of an issue. Now Loda with an Invis rune, Moonshot already completed too, an MKB of his own. It's like super farm, 30k in net worth.
This Storm has like 10,000 gold. I think
Damn.
he's saving money for a own house or something. I don't know. I think he should buy. He has like 6,000 gold surplus, and he's going for the hex. Yeah, my man.
Yeah.
I was already worrying that he's gonna go again, but I like the hex, and yeah. He got a hex now. Buyback. Life is good. My man Disruptor getting the level 15 and first part of Aghanim, hopefully. No, he's just gonna save buyback. It's obviously the right decision.
Maybe he'll hit
Shut
level
up,
20 at
Midas.
some point, then he can get
Like,
the
he
extra.
should go Midas in this game, you know, some way, just farm up that Midas. Actually, at this point of the game, you know, I would probably tell my Storm Spirit to start buying observers because you don't really like need anything else for Storm. I mean, okay, I guess you can buy the Moonshot, but that's about it. And travel 2 also, but yeah. Because if Disruptor gets Aghanim, I mean he won't in this game, but if he will get the Aghanim, it could help them a lot. Because if they get, let's say they jump on OD and he just get BKB up or PA with Aghanim ulti, it could be massive for them, but yeah. So now this game is like, well, they have their ages, so we have to play cat and mouse game, just split, push and farm, blah blah blah. LeBron, my boy, playing carefully. He actually got Hex with Sun King, I didn't even notice that. So they have double Hex now.
Yep. Better to the supports of South Sweden. Both of them still sit very similar network here. Lich just finished up a Lincoln Sphere, so more protection for Mika, who doesn't have one of his own. Sania, of course, here with the Blink 4 stuff and everything. Gorks just walking up with the Bruce Pit again, just picking the Storm forward. I like the Storm Panda in this case. Yeah. He's figuring out the Grazine, sitting somewhere on the sides, again lifting up the Disruptor. Trying to prevent that sort of control. Loda, he still has the Aegis, so he can feel comfortable. Going in onto Sanking here. Pops a BKB, couple of right clicks, but not another crit to finish him off. Now Swift ending with the bash, but they're just gonna blow up Disruptor. LeBron, you gotta be careful here. Finally, the BKB ends, so the Hex Chain can come through. But Loda again does have the Aegis. Buyback from Grazine. He was brought down in the middle of that too. Now Mika rejoined the party himself. Already used his own BKB. Loda back from that, no more Bruce Pit, but they do isolate the Patron. It's a dieback on Grazine. Is this it? I mean, there's still Storm Spirit. There's still an epicenter, but they need to get that going right now, or else.
I think this is it. They died with Batrider without buyback, so I mean he used the buyback, yeah.
Oh, cheese on PA. Refresher shot has not been used to my knowledge. No, it's even just sitting in the backpack from OD. And they're looking for the Megas right now. Loda, well, coming through. There it is. They thanking, dropping super. They don't do the damage now. Hacks up on Stormpit instead. Couple of right clicks, follow up stuns. He does get the zip out. Loda not getting too lucky with the crits. Buyback forced out again from Sanking Epicenter, but they're doing very little here onto Insane. Even gets helped out by Mika with another Astral Imprisonment. The ranged bash seems good. Insane. Yeah, they force him down. This time he will fall, but Loda, he is godlike. He's just done with this game. And, well, maybe done with his life. The rest of his team is abandoning him right now. Burst Strike will be mirrored by the Lords up, but only ate the cheese. He will fall. But I think they're gonna be still happy with that. They claimed Mega Creeps in Serbia. They can sort of play against it with Storm Spirit, but Slag is not exactly itemized to deal with Megas right now. He needs Battle Fury or something.
They have to like I don't know, they have to just get good teamfight. Like the last teamfight problem was that they have an Aegis on PA. Like, you know, they committed a lot on PA and then like they got him down, but then BKB comes out and you have problems. I mean, if this Disruptor will have that Aghanim, you know, dude. it's like this is position 5 life. Feels bad, man. Yeah, like Sun King has a Hex, but they just don't have enough damage, to be honest. Like, the Stark has items, but he needs like get some stacks up before they fight. And it seems Serbia is like, all right, guys, enough. We're just gonna go all in and see how it works out.
It's the only real viable option at this point. I mean, you can maybe force a buyback from Loda. Generally speaking, everyone has it apart from Slada. Now BKB doesn't get the lasso off though with the Lincoln Sphere. I believe it was. No, he didn't use it on it. And now the Hex though as BKB ends. The Epicenter in front. Alright, Gork's tanking that. He's buying back immediately. Boronicho with his BKB. He's still fighting. Trying to do what he can. And Sanya, well, he'll die a second time. The hammer is being dropped. Not really doing too much, but it does make sure that Swift ending will have to try and walk away. But a blink forward from Mika. Secure on that kill. Double for him. Self-imprisonment. 3 heroes here from Serbia around him. Boronicho continuing for the fight. But now Gork's Aki coming back. And where's Loda? He's AFK. He's just TPing in now as he bought the TP boots. Level 2 BKB in. Hex up on Storm Spirit, I believe. Yeah, that's Boronicho. Not gonna get out.
Yeah, no.
Well played and GG. Yeah, I can expect the GG to come out soon, right? There's buyback on Storm Spirit, but that's about it. Slark, he's out of Essence Shift stacks. He had a few going into that fight, but now Mika GTP'd into this here. Gets Hex up out of nowhere. Now the buyback from Storm instantly into that hero. So, alright. That's a good start. They're gonna have that kill. If he wants, he can buy back. Counter boots of trouble for another 20 seconds. So Sweden.
Game is not over, not just dead yet.
Not just yet. Serbia, they want to fight for their survival here because I'm not 100% sure whether whether they're completely out of it, but from what I've seen in the brackets, they could really use this point. Let's just put it that way.
Wait, actually, yeah, I think they will be out of the tournament if they lose this game with Serbia. So
I think so too.
So I'm hoping my boy Lipron will turn this game around, so they will continue, but we'll see. It's hard for them definitely now, and they have to control the Russian, and they have to get like good team fight. Brewmaster doesn't have a buyback, and Insania doesn't have a buyback, but everybody else do, and nobody from the Serbia has a buyback actually, so. They have to get good team fight and control the Russian in order to win this game. And defend your base against Megas on the same time, so... It's definitely hard game.
Drop this still level 16. Ooh, Emperor. Damn. Roshan back in a minute. Sweden, well... We're just gonna wait that out. Then, I mean, at the very least, you can say that Dota and Mika are not gonna get that much more scary because they're already 6-slotted, really.
Yeah.
If that's any consolation at all, then you have that. But you're also dealing with Broodmaster level 25, so he's just spamming the Primal Split. He's just sending the Storm Spender forward just to be annoying, if nothing else. You saw him lift up Emperor earlier, just for the lulz. Level 25 Sanking. What do you go for? The extra health regen to try and be a little bit more tanky. He's sitting at 100 base right now, without even a heart, so it's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, that's insane.
The strength hero, so he gets 74% extra health regen. It's kind of crazy.
And Lich has the level 25 now, so he has the ice armor and regen, so that's actually quite funny.
Puts Phantom Assassin up to 87. That's we have. Xenia's getting close. Probably gonna go for. What do you actually go for? Do you go for the Bash Chance or the Undispellable Corrosive Haze? Probably the first one, because you're up against the Slark and whatnot in these BKBs. Right? Or do you expect to be right clicking? What talent are you going to Slaughter? I'd go for the Undispellable Corrosive Haze. This game.
Yeah, probably that one. Undispellable Corrosive Haze. Because you won't be right clicking in the Steam fights anyway. Yeah. So definitely that.
Meantime, that's like what? 40% best chance?
Yeah. I mean that's also quite insane, but yeah, you definitely want the Undispellable. So you can just ult the Slark and he's gonna have problems.
I mean, I don't expect it to matter either way.
Yeah.
But might as well just stop the crafting here. Gork's coming through. One last fight. If Zerbi wins it, maybe they can stick around in the game for a little bit longer, but it's gonna get hard. This is a good start though, with the Hector for the BKB can come out into the lasso there from Grazine, but Mika not really falling too fast. The Chain Frost bouncing through. True is done already. Double kill from Loda. Just going from target to target. Mika force starting out is done with this. Now the Epicenter with a triple kill for the PA. Make it a quad. Nope. That will be taken away by Gorks of all people. As the GG is called. Swift ending. Getting himself up to the fountain. And Sweden, I believe they have knocked out Serbia with that now.
Yeah. Feels bad, man. Well, some people have to knock from tournament. So
well, I don't know. They had 2 wins, but Sweden has 3 now. Danish Dynamite won against the UK. Now they're up against the Netherlands.
Yeah.
I think we might have a tie.
Oh yeah, maybe actually tie.
Could be a tie between for 3rd place between Netherlands and Serbia. I think that's the way it could work out. Or between them and Danish Dynamite. Because they're also sitting at 2 wins right now. So it's not completely out of it yet. Not sure what the tiebreaker rules are in this tournament. But that's something that the mainstream will have to deal with, as that's where the conclusion of Group A will be happening. For now, I am done together with Nota. So, Nota, thank you very much for joining.
Yeah, thanks.
Been a lot of fun here casting these games with you. I'll be back later today, though, with you for at least one of these games.
Yeah,
And also
Finland.
exactly. I'll
Finland.
also have e-skills for some of these as well. It's scheduled to start at 1800. That's a few games for Group A, starting with Germany, Finland, and Germany versus Thunder X3B, which is the Spanish squad. Then no biggie, the other Swedish team versus Finland, and then again the Spaniards versus Finland. So a little triple header here in that second stage, or that second phase of the secondary stream here for WESG Barcelona. For another, I'm gonna play you out with a little bit of music, then I'm gonna take the stream offline. But again, I'll be back in about 3.5 hours, give or take, here on this very stream. So hope you tune back into that. In the meantime, you can follow us on Twitter at DragonDropDota and I believe at NotaHacks.
Yeah.
And well, until then, have a good one and see you soon.
Yep.